technologically competent. It's ridiculous.
Oh boy. Leg customization. Is there any stilt style? You get 6 different options. Awesome, Umbra. Price of the DLC, I think 12 bucks. 12 bucks. 12 buccarinos. How's the new plasma gun? It's functional.
Shoots.
It shoots. It shoots, dude. It shoots.
One second. Let me. Oh. There we go.
Zulu, Zuzu, you tell me, because I was told that there are drops for Darktide right now.
Yeah, you are on drops. You have early access drops. It's the veteran stuff.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go. So yes, there are drops. Thank you.
Yeah, I don't. I'm not the early access.
Bruh. Yikes.
Yeah.
Imagine.
Truly.
Well, come get your veteran stuff, guys. Your purple veteran stuff. Is there no music in this? Like, can you? Oh, there is. It's just really quiet.
Live notices.
Dude, the music here is so quiet. I need to find my own music.
You're supposed to be thinking about your build.
You're supposed to be thinking about your thinking. No way, dude.
Seriously.
No way. X GNAP or GNAP. I can't test Hivescum 50% CDR with the class because I'm by myself. I'm by myself. Dude. It's just me. I played like all day today, and I just saw myself inside the Morningstar. I didn't run into anyone else.
Is what it is.
Yeah.
Everyone's always in the hospital. All right. So what
knock.
Reginald said even he didn't know this. So why are you in 1080p? Are we gonna get a 1440p stream in the year of our Lord 2026?
No, dude, I can only do 1080.
Why?
Good Lord.
You don't know. Okay, great.
Well, I don't know how to set up a better stream.
Okay, well maybe we can work.
Does this not look good?
I mean, it looks like 1080p. You could be going to 1440. You've certainly got the bitrate for it, right? Your internet's pretty good, right?
I've got 7,500 kbps bitrate.
Oh, you could go on YouTube or
on Twitch, right?
Oh, now. Yeah, okay, right. If it's Twitch, and then are you restreaming to YouTube or are you restreaming to Twitch?
I'm using the Restream platform.
Okay.
So it I guess takes. Yeah. The encoder is Restreamer.
Yeah. Okay. I do. I'm. I don't know. I'm weird about that. Like I just encode locally 2 different ways so that my YouTube is like 40k bit rate because I want the quality. It's just YouTube is quality.
Yeah, Big Dumb. Phosphor Blast Pistol is my favorite. If you had any hand in crafting this weapon, thank you so much because it is beautiful. And it's a beautiful piece.
My streams just started looking at that's Tommy. That's because that's when I figured out that my bit rate wasn't high enough. I cranked it up, but yeah, also my graphics went way up. All right, so here was the question that I was posing earlier. If you're on auto aim ability, right?
Mm-hmm.
So the way the cooldown reduction works is that it lowers the capacitance you're required to build a charge, right? So it would take, if you just stood around and didn't do anything, you would take 44 seconds to generate the charge because you get 2% per second when you're just chilling. Now, how many seconds of activated auto aim do you get if you have cooldown reduction? Curious. Do you still get the full, does it 100% charge, or does it make it shorter because you have less capacitance in your bank per? I would assume that it wouldn't make it shorter, but that's what I was worried about.
Hey, will you accept this knock?
Oh yeah, hold on. I'm gonna get on Twitch. I think I'm streaming on Twitch, but we'll find out. I must be if you can.
I am gonna go pick up some fresh curios so that we can do some Darktide science.
Science.
Dingo tainted. I don't know what that command is. I don't have commands on Twitch.
How do I? Where is this appearing?
Frags are bay. Frags are live.
Wait, did I just
Bag of
start?
Bones said WSG Jeff. Warsong Gulch Jeff. Interesting.
That's also what I would think about that.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, I knocked on you. I think for some reason I might have just restarted my stream accidentally somehow. I don't know what happened.
Oh boy.
Okay, and then I think we can close that little window now. Or maybe I'm gonna close it. Okay, I think I'm in here. We should be able to hear each other through that.
Mm-hmm. Twitch has its own chat. That's so weird. What the heck?
Hmm?
Okay, there you go. There's the combined chat. I'm seeing it. I'm seeing it. There it is.
Oh, there's another chat. Oh God.
Yeah, bro. There's a combined chat.
Am I recording
Bro,
from a
Twitch
closet?
is freaking weird. Mister, you left the freaking thing.
Oh, I didn't, did I?
Yeah.
Let me go back and look at it again. Well, I got so many tabs open right now. Refresh. Maybe I wasn't supposed to close that little thing.
No, I don't think you are.
Okay. I'll leave that little thing open. Join. Okay, so this has to stay open. I'm gonna block this,
Yeah.
and then I'm gonna keep the. Okay, there we go. So I don't have to join the call. I can stay there.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Okay, hope it's working.
Every day we learn how to stream. Every day.
I
Don't learn
know,
it every
right,
day.
dude? It's freaking. There's a lot to this gig. You know, people don't understand the struggles. The struggles, dude.
Boomer only knows Scrabble. I mean, at least I know that. At least I'm able to wipe the floor with you idiots and Scrabble.
Hey, BSTR6, welcome to the stream. The service skull does shoot passively. It'll actually get you kills from time to time and proc things like superior defense engrams and threat detection imperative. Also, when you activate new spheric command, there is a little bit of a cleave component to it. So a lot of infested enemies between you and the target will die. They'll get cleaved by the last fire shots from the service skull, and you'll proc these anyways. It's really nice. Is Voltaic Emitter viable for mid to high havoc? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Voltaic Emitter, very good. Very good. You're going to have a lot of Skitarii who... this is going to be a debate in the community of like, oh, Voltaic Emitter is like a must-have in Havoc 40. Like, oh no, Cord Claw Strike is way more convenient because you can just delete Crushers. And it's like, oh, what's more important? Like Gunners or Crushers? Like, oh, blah, 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 blah. This is going to be a debate. 100%.
We solved Skitarii. We're working on it.
We're doing science.
Class is solved.
Jesus Christ. Imagine.
It's just veteran. I mean, I think we can disagree. This class is just veteran. He has a sword and he has a gun.
Oh my goodness.
He's just yet another class where they just copy-pasted veteran.
Yep.
Lazy.
Okay, so test number 1. You got your timer?
Let me pull it out.
Okay.
I think I would have been prepared. Stopwatch. Okay, so, yeah, with the curios equipped. What about with the curios not equipped?
This is without curios,
Okay,
so
so
this
without
is
curios.
baseline.
All right, you activate the ability, and we'll go till it's 0 charge.
All right,
I'm ready.
3 on my mark.
I'm watching this.
3, 2, 1, mark.
I'm timing it with when you do it on the screen, so it's very. Oh, you have a. You don't have ultra low latency on, do you? Oh, okay. Oh god, you still haven't even started the ability. I'm waiting. Oh my god. Okay, I might have missed it by like a little bit, but we'll be pretty close.
It's okay. It lasts exactly 30 seconds. That's actually very convenient. So it's 10 seconds per charge.
Well, yeah, but it shouldn't have been exactly 30 because you immediately lose 25% off the top. Oh wait, but, no, but you're regenerating in the background. You're regenerating at 2. Do you have other talents?
No, I just have the regeneration.
Okay.
And then there is no other passive regeneration in the tree for this build.
Okay, so you just have you don't have the
1% per second.
Okay. Oh, you have that one.
Yep.
Okay. So we should be draining at 7% per second the whole time. Okay. All right, so that took 30 seconds roughly. So now if you equip cooldown reduction curios, if we even get in the same ballpark, then we know it's not discounting it.
Okay.
Why do you keep asking me for the anime voice work? No. Not any anime voice work. That's for nerds, okay?
Hey, Patrick, thanks for the membership, man. All right. Test number 2. I need to really quickly
40k.
build some boys up. Okay.
Oh, okay. Watching the stream. I'm ready for you to activate it.
Yep. I'm also going to do this. On my mark, 3, 2, 1, mark.
You don't have to count. I'm watching the stream.
Oh my goodness.
It's based on when you do on the stream.
Entertainment, Mr. E.
Well, yeah, but I mean, okay, yeah, sure. I'm timing, and then it'll just be like a 15-second delay. Looks pretty slow.
Yeah, it's still the same.
Nice. Okay, good. So
it's the same time.
So you get 100% juice out of this ability.
Wait.
Or is it not?
I have 34 seconds, a significant increase actually. I do not think your base capacitance is going down when you have combat ability.
It definitely wouldn't make sense if you got more seconds. Which yeah, I got more seconds as well. I wonder if you might have crit a guy like right before you started the. But you just stood around for a while too. I don't know why it's off by so much.
It's because I think that ability cooldown gives you more capacitance generation. I think it kind of works the opposite of what we would expect from another class.
We'll just go use a Voltaic discharge and activate it, and then just stand there and see how long it takes to make one charge.
Okay. Yeah. We'll do baseline.
Yeah, because it'll take just even take off the 1% extra thing, and then it'll take 50 seconds. It's exactly 2% per second without that, so it would be 44 seconds. If the ability cooldown is working the way that I think it would. I hope it does. Based on Cooley's guide as well, it says that it reduces the capacitance required to generate another charge.
Required to generate.
Yeah. The cooldown reduction curios, they don't multiply like the stuff in the tree does. It's not like a additional multiplicative effect to all of your generation. It just reduces at least in his words, it just reduces the amount that's required to build another charge. So
interesting.
So yeah.
So well, it could be both could be true then. So it reduces the amount to build another charge, but then everything that drains charges for abilities and stuff is percentage based. And so does that make sense?
I guess I'm trying to wrap my head around why it would be longer duration wise.
Let's activate this. 3, 2, 1, start.
Is this with Cooldown Rushing Curie?
No, it's with nothing.
Oh, okay. Well, this is just gonna be 50 seconds. I can tell you that for a fact.
Oh, for real? Okay.
Yeah. I already had Joe do this, and then I looked at the guide, and yeah, it's also just 2% flat.
Gotcha. So let me go ahead and...
But then ostensibly this should
So
take
then-
44 seconds with it.
With
it not-
CDR.
Yeah, CDR.
Where the fuck is this shit? Okay.
As you're seeing how science is done. So this is why when people look at me, just like in Psychanium, just standing
Yep.
around with a timer, being like, when it's
All
probably
right.
available online, I can just look it up.
3, 2, 1, go.
I'm starting the timer. I'm waiting until I see it on the stream.
Why'd I get a bunch back? What happened?
You didn't accidentally kill an enemy, did you?
No.
Oh, it keeps the progress in your current charge. You'd have to wait till you
Shit,
go
so I
to 3
need
charges.
to-
Yeah. If
yeah,
you
I
change
need
your abilities, doesn't it refills them all up, right?
Yeah.
If you just spec into that ability, I believe it'll give you the
There
past
it
3
is. Okay.
charges.
We'll wait for concentration sim to end. Man, science is so fun. 3, 2, 1, go.
Yeah.
So, did you call your father?
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, you picked up.
Chat, did you guys call your fathers? If you didn't, then you're a naughty boy.
Or you don't have a father.
Or you have a bad relationship with your father, because they're a naughty boy, but... The worst case scenario.
Oh yeah, it's definitely faster. You're halfway at like 22 seconds.
44 seconds is what I
Yep,
got.
that's correct. Okay, so yeah,
Okay.
it does reduce the amount, but it's as per his guide and as per what I've seen, it doesn't like multiply other gains. It just reduces the amount it takes to make a charge. So
So does that mean concentration sim actually interacts differently with the Skitarii compared to other classes?
yes, hold on, let me pull up Cooley's guide on that one. It did
Because
say-
I could just, I pop the concentration sim and then I can actually visibly see it going up super fast.
let me search and see if he says anything about concentration.
Well, guys, what you do is you pour one out, dude. You pour one out for the dads. If you don't got a dad to call. Pour one out for the bros.
It just says it's modified by constant or
Mr. E, did you see that you can go third person in game now?
no?
Yep. So you can go third person in game. You inspect your weapon, then you hold
Oh,
right
they finally
click,
added
and then,
that? So you can see your character. I
Yeah,
remember
I
people
asked
asking
Victor
for that.
too.
Yeah, oh yeah, that's
Yep.
what you asked for that in the he said, I don't know, we can maybe look into doing something like that.
It's good, dude, because people
was in
they
Vermintide
get these
too.
cosmetics, man, and it was in Vermintide too, and they want to see this shit. They want to see their characters.
Can you emote when you're doing that? I guess you did it.
No,
emote
you
in the,
can't.
Well, the
You
Morning Star,
can't
you
'cause
can
you're-
only emote the Morning Star. That's why. Why can you
Yeah.
ask him to emote in game?
Yeah, I know, right?
I mean,
Baby
some of
steps,
them
dude,
only
baby
make sense.
steps.
Some of them are like come here, or like yes, they're like no. They only make sense like in game. But I guess it's like a different animations when you have your weapon out versus not.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know.
The
It's because you have to be inspecting your weapon to freaking do this in the first place.
oh, that's interesting. Now the yeah, it's fine, I guess. I don't know. It's just standing there.
Okay. Was
Nice
that the only
perfect.
test you needed?
I guess I just have to think more about like what the fuck is going on with the charge draining on the. Oh, did you see the special equip? Yeah, you did the really rare inspect accidentally. Did you see it? I just saw a second.
I did, yeah.
Yeah, the flip.
Yeah,
That's
I
I don't know
did.
what the chances are on that are, but it's really low.
Okay, so
Yeah, I just gotta.
yeah, I
think
don't
about it,
understand
like,
why it
what-
would drain slow either. Capacitance is a little weird.
You want to check it one more time, just to give me one more data point, just in case it was like fucked
Yeah.
up by something randomly, with the
Yeah.
going from full charge to drained. Weeple.
Oh, that's right, Fred. If the concentration stem prevents advanced combat doctrines from draining in the first place, that's a good test. It's draining really, really slowly.
What is?
Advanced combat doctrines. We use concentration stem with it.
Yeah, it multiplies your
really
gains,
slow.
right?
So yeah, I think concentration stem just multiplies your capacitance recharge.
I think it multiplies all sources of gain. Yeah. It's just like it's like your base game stuff. I think it triples your base game stuff. Here, I'll look it up in a second here. Okay, I'm waiting for you to.
So, but you still regenerate while the ability's active.
Yeah, you're competing. That's why it was 30 seconds and not what it should be, which is like 27 point whatever, because you lose 25% instantly, and that's 10% per second from there. So it should be like 27.5, but we were like 30 point something. But it should have been 35. That's interesting. But that means that, like, I mean, cooldown reduction carriers are disgusting on this class. Like, they're because stacks. Because stacks.
So the whiffing the claw attack does consume a charge. If you know you're gonna waste it, just right click. Just right click and you'll put the claw away. There you go.
Oh, the purple veteran stuff, it's a Twitch drop. Go to Jeffika's Twitch channel and grab it.
Hey.
Do the gun thing again. Did you do the gun thing? Oh, right.
I did do the gun thing, yes.
Did you do it again?
Again? With cooldown reduction?
With the
or-
curios, yeah, I want the curios
Okay.
and see it drain from full. I just want to, because getting it 35 seconds there was the one that stands out to me as like.
Alright,
Well.
activating 3, 2, 1, no. There it is.
I had to wait for slow ass.
Moonlily
That's
asked
a
dumb
Jeff
question,
David.
but what are your graphic settings? My Psychonium always looks foggy. My graphic settings are very low. Very low for
Install
everything.
Reshade.
Yep.
Follow my reshade guide.
Iron Steel, you can use the single target attack if you have the sweep talent. Yes, you just hold it down. It's like a heavy attack. 35 seconds. 34 to 35 seconds.
What the hell?
Yeah, so more. With
Yeah, you're getting
cooldown
12% more.
reduction. You're getting 12% more. Yeah.
Why? Well, I mean, it's
Well,
good
dude,
on
I
both
don't-
ends.
Is Cooley's stuff correct? Like
He
do
does
you
not
actually
he does
get
not go into
lower?
detail on that.
Because if you go from 100 to 88 capacitance, to me that doesn't make as much sense as simply you have 12% more capacitance generation.
I mean, no, you generate 2% per second, right? So like, I mean, you could test this by, well, I guess you couldn't test it. I guess
But
if
with
you,
augmented power cycle, wouldn't you just have 2.12% or something per second?
2.24 or something.
2.24.
Yeah, but like, I mean, it says that that's not the case. I tend to believe that. I don't know. Like, I feel like that would. He's very specific that is not how that works, and that
Okay.
like on pretty much everything that regenerates. pretty much everything that regenerates any sort of like this is the wording. You know, blah blah blah. Procs alongside the remaining cooldown reduction effects of Skitarii' base cooldown reduction on kill, capacitor reclamation loop, reactor coil recharge, satiated steel, and concentration stems. This regen rate increase is not modified by combat ability regeneration from curios, which only reduces the maximum cooldown of a combat ability charge. So yeah, that's basically like makes your charges cost less to fill by a certain number of percent. I get the easiest way to like test this. It would be like if there was some way to like nullify your passive 2% gain, but then I guess it would also multiply. I don't know, man. That's so stupid.
But then how would you have more uptime for advanced combat doctrine?
That's what I have to work that. I have to work that backwards.
CDR.
Yeah.
Like that does not make any sense to me.
Yeah, that's where I have to work it backwards. It might just discount the cost per second, I guess.
Yeah.
Like that would be, you know, in order to make this, he has access to the actual numbers behind the scene. So like he knows what.
Just to like, stomp this out, Diabolica Carnelica. Yes, that's literally what we're talking about right now. CDR is very potent for the Skitarii. It's very important
because of the charges. Yeah, every charge you have like is, you know, you're cutting 12% off the charge. By the time you're done fully charging, you've gotten triple that effect.
Yeah,
and yeah,
because people want to see it. Let me show you the different Cord Claw strikes. So this is your base Cord Claw strike. Face rip.
So we're trying to figure out.
Then you could hold it. Also a face rip. But then once you spec it, so let's say we go into Axio Slash here. Now when we tap, it's a sweep, and so it's really good for taking out elites like gunners, ragers, all that stuff. Decimates them. But then you can also still hold it like a heavy attack and do the face rip for high single target damage.
Have you seen the bleed on bosses thing?
Yeah, and then there's also probing strikes.
You know that's independent of the regular bleed, right?
Yes.
It's pretty cool. It's a lot of
that is cool. I don't know, dude. I don't know how much damage this is going to be. Have you seen the phosphor? Have you seen, what, 15 stacks of fucking...
You can use both.
Furnace does? you could. I don't think there's a reason to. The Axial Slash is actually really good, dude.
Why is he coming through
it's
twice?
really good.
That should be better. That's better. Thank you.
With probing strikes, you can still hold it and do the face rip as well. So if you were fighting a boss, then you could stack the bleed, and then you face rip.
Have you tested the toughness regen curios?
No, I haven't.
With the aura?
I haven't.
I wonder if that might be pretty good. It'd be pretty good with Ogren, because Ogren gets like a huge buff to that.
I don't think you need it. Not for any of the builds that are going to be relevant in Havoc.
I don't know. I mean, it's basically free in certain areas. So.
It's not free if it comes to the cost of stamina regen, dude.
What do you mean?
Or gunner DR. Because you got to put it on your curio, right?
Stamina regen for? Yeah, but like the third slot in your curio, it's survive speed, it's combat ability regen, and then
also important.
Question mark, right? You're mandated to take those two if you're playing Havoc. So like the third one could be that regen, but it would just depend on like how potent it actually is in the Skitarii. Probably not all that great because there's no base increases. It should be fine now, right?
Tech Spread asks Jeff, quick Skitarii, non-Skitarii question. I'm running a video theorycrafting a build for the class right now. Any tips on how I could set it up for impressions? You seem to know how that works. Good thumbnail, good title.
What's impressions?
Good thumbnail, good title.
Oh. For a video. Yeah. I was like,
for a video.
I thought he was talking about
good thumbnail, good title. The coolest Warhammer 40k character you could find relevant to that video, and then good title.
No, don't make it even relevant.
That's how you do it.
The biggest, most badass space marine. No, that's Jeff's screen right there. This is my screen down here. Little tiny screen. Does revive speed help the servo skull?
Infinite Core Claw with redline capacitor and the top ability mod for it. You cannot elusive panda. You will run out of steam eventually. That's where you have to mix your attacks in. When you are in a horde, you will get enough weak spot kills with reactor coil recharge where it will almost seem like you can spam it infinitely. But as soon as
the Mad Cat's control.
As soon as the Cord Claw Strike hits like a Vanguard, you're gonna feel it because your capacitance is gonna stop, and you're like, wait, what just happened? What just happened? And it's because your freaking attack got blocked, and you're like, oh shoot!
Wait, did I like? It's my one build. Huh?
But you can keep it going for a long time, guys. If you're just running around and you're doing like this, right? And you're like, oh, gun time, time to game. Time to game, time to game. And then, oh, put the gun away. It's going to reload on its own. Back to Cord Claw Strike.
There's no functional
there's a
difference in
special.
the two new Vanguard enemies, are there, right? They're just like recolors, effectively.
No, there is. The dregs, they have a different armor type.
Oh, flak versus unarmored.
Yeah.
That's kind of what I figured.
Mm-hmm.
I would still consider that basically cosmetic. If they have the same moveset and stuff.
Tech Priest Fred, for upload times, it doesn't really matter. If your video is a banger, it's going to be a banger.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Does anyone know how much this class is? $12, Kensuke.
Buckaroos.
12 buckaroos. 12 big American buckaroos. Does the bottom left damage buff for combat doctrine persist after the ability ends?
Yes.
Are you talking about
It does,
calculated
absolutely.
priority? Because yes, it does.
Yeah, and it can.
It's one of the
end
reasons
during
why a lot of
abilities,
people. Yeah, it's one of the reasons why someone would want to take advanced combat doctrines. In the first place, is to stack that up.
That's a really, really good buff. That you could do
It
that
is.
and redline capacitors. You'd have 50% strength if you had a 5 charge activation. I mean,
Yeah.
that's massive strength.
It is.
And there's certain weapons in this class. A lot of the weapons in the class, they don't have very many strength or like power stack buffs on them because I think they were cautious about, having like blaze away stacked to 40%, stacked to like 15% instead. But then you can just claw a bunch of that power back with some of those. Advanced combat misses a lot. I was literally watching Reginald full auto with an infantry auto gun and hit every single headshot last night. What do you mean it misses a lot? I mean,
I
if
don't
you
think
aim,
advanced combat doctrines misses a lot. It's just you still have to aim.
if you don't
Like, you
aim
still have to
anywhere near the
kind of
enemy,
aim.
yeah, it has to be within like 5
Yeah.
degrees of the enemy that you want to hit. Like, you have to aim at the
Mhm.
enemies, like generally like aim like 5 degrees above the enemies.
No,
Yeah.
Kimball. The servants of the Omnicide do not need to sleep.
This is cuck chair gaming.
We just
Cuck
go
gaming chair.
and go and go. All right. How about we go solo with 3-Veg, huh? How about we go do that?
All right, you should try one of my builds. Be
One
my
of
little-
your builds?
I mean, yeah, that's what am I doing here? Be a little guinea
dude,
pig,
so you
okay?
can make clever commentary.
I'm not gonna make- It's gonna be even cleverer commentary when I give you a dog shit build and you have to run it.
Oh my goodness. Okay, we'll do it.
Come on.
This actually sounds really fun.
No, I'm gonna give you some pretty good stuff.
Okay.
What
okay.
what ability do you want to use? I'll let you pick.
Cord Claw Strike.
Okay. I think I had one up that a second ago.
I'm gonna make the icon for this build an E because you're Mr. E.
Great.
Mm-hmm. I know. I thought of that one all by myself.
Wait, why can't I change this? Oh, I have to press edit. This is your build. Click here to edit it.
Okay, I'm ready. Give me the build.
Jeff can have 30% of my ad revenue for February if this build is bad. How about that? Not next month. though.
February, dude. It's like you can have 30% of my ad revenue.
You said
from
next month, maybe not.
January.
January or February. And depending on how bad the first update of the year is, March. Alright, so we should do Infernus and then I don't know, Crucian or something like that. Save. Alright, so basic concepts. Here's your talent tree. maximal resets on Cord Claw. We got the lunging strikes. I think you should just be able to like murderize a boss with this.
Where is this? Where's the tree? What are you
On my screen? Do you not have my YouTube stream up? I have yours up. You're not streaming my stream on your stream?
I don't have anything that would use
Oh my
like
god.
any of my download speed up right now.
Why?
That would literally destroy me.
How is your download speed so bad? What the fuck?
Dude, my internet is not the best.
Really?
I don't know why.
Oops.
No. I get Google Fiber in
Goofy.
2029. If we live that long.
Fair enough.
All right, let's see.
Okay,
This
so there's the
build
tree.
sucks. This is not gonna work. I don't like this.
That sucks. It's unfortunate.
I'm running it, but
That's the agreement.
can I tell you why?
Yeah, give me an idea of why you think this is gonna suck.
You don't take galvanized coating, which gives you stun immunity, which is super
Uh-huh.
important because it allows you to run straight into gunners, through fire, everything. It's not just melee stun immunity like the ref.
You only get range stun if you don't have any toughness.
Ah, but still.
Don't get hurt. Why aren't you dodging
so
attacks,
good.
Jeff?
It's so
Also, it's gonna take your
good.
capacitance. We need our capacitance to use more Cold Call strikes. This is the guy I was watching use New Spirit Command and just burn through all of his capacitance.
Dude, New Sphere Command is so good.
That little
though.
drone doesn't do shit.
No blitz, huh? No blitz.
I mean, you could probably drop. Actually, no. What you should do is you should drop one node to get the basic.
No surge extension?
What's that talent?
25% toughness regen over 5 seconds whenever you use Cord Claw Strike?
Where's that?
It's in redline capacitors. It's one of
Oh.
the supporting modifiers.
It could be okay. Let's see. Let me see what would we drop for that. Oh, I guess I should probably drop. Although, Retribution Conduit.
What?
Okay, here's my idea here. Okay, if we gain damage versus electrocuted, right? So if we just beat on a boss a little bit with the Arc Maul, we'll electrocute him, or beat on anything, right? And then every other source of damage that we deal is boosted by 35% because we have 5 charges of redline capacitor. So we could take out. I don't want to take out Hydraulic Impact because that's 15% on our claw. You could take out Capacitor Reclamation Loop, maybe? If you want to lose a little bit of capacitance generation.
That's actually the one that I sacrifice, yes.
Yeah, take that out and put in the Surge Extension then, I guess. Because that triggers both when you gain and lose. That's actually a lot of regeneration.
Yes.
It's not just on ability use. That does seem pretty good. Regeneration.
Really good.
Especially with the amount of generation in the tree. And then, yeah. So, yeah, basic Theorycraft here is I'm running the Arc Maul with Thunderous and Enhanced Voltaic Arcs. I mean, you could run not Enhanced Voltaic Arcs and run, like, Confident Strikes if you wanted more toughness regeneration.
You don't run Voltaic Overload?
No, because it steals your kills.
Okay.
So if it kills something, you don't get any of the kill credits, like the 2% or the whatever percentage you would get for your capacitance from getting kills. You get 2% for base enemies and 4% from elites. You don't get any of that. So yeah, I can clean up stuff, but I think we can kill confidently enough without. It's the same way that hypercritical works. And
What's
then,
your secondary?
Phosphor with Infernus, and then you could do like Crucian or something. You just want to get crits. So basically, like, you know, you see a boss, you immediately just tap them until they have 16 stacks of fire on there, and they're softened up because of Infernus, and then your drone can continue the. Does the base drone, even without the thing, shoots fire, right?
You have to activate the bliss, but yes.
Yeah, so you can just tap the boss, and that'll sustain the 16 stacks of fire, and then you just.
I'm gonna take Manstopper because from experience, I know that it's really
nice.
good.
Yeah, going through.
And you know that the Phosphor Blast Pistol has base crit, right? Like it has a base
21%
increased crit.
That's nice. Yeah, the critical bonus. It's glitched on here, but I assumed it was pretty high. Yeah, 0.21.
21%. So we have 21% from that. You've got 6% from Last Stand Relay. Skitarii is 7.5% base. So around every 1 in 3 shots to be critting.
Yeah.
It's not bad. Not
No,
bad.
that's good enough.
Yeah.
Because you'll just shoot 6 times, you'd be good. What I was gonna come out. Cool as you guys, right? The capacitance regeneration only affects the base cooldown rate, not increasing all cap regen skill. You mean like this sort of capacitance regen? Mine's the little screen, by the way, like these up here, where it's like, okay, gives you 25% increased generation, because this is all, and so is stims. They also multiply all generation. The only thing that's different in terms of the capacitance stuff is cooldown reduction curios, and probably the cooldown reduction from Psyker, although that's not mentioned, because those usually, all those do for like other skills in the game is they lower the cooldown timer that's required to reset the cooldown. And then like all other generation stuff in the game, it just basically like makes the timer run faster, is what it is.
So what is this build supposed to do, Mysteries? You're just supposed to spam core claws.
Stabby, yeah, you're just gonna melee stuff, because you should have some pretty dang solid melee with system shock, retribution conduit, and just like be a melee cleave little machine. Go out there, be slamming stuff, and then you're gonna have a lot of core claw strikes. So anything that's like even remotely like tanky, just go ahead and stab it, right?
Yeah.
And then you also gain, using a charge pretty frequently, because you're getting 25% strength if you're at 5 charges when you use it for 10 seconds with the red line capacitor thing up there. And just be bonking, just a melee build. And then the range weapon, the Phosphor Blast pistol, just as a primer. If you see something like a boss or something, imagine going pretty hard. I just kind of wanted to see like what like all potential like DPS would do. Are you in the Psychanium still? Oh, no, there's no boss in the Psychanium, so you couldn't even test it.
There's no boss in the Psychanium.
Stupid. That's right.
Yeah, I mean, I'll tell you right now, this will destroy bosses. Like,
yeah. I imagine the baseline would, but I wanted to see, because like the one that I'm interested in is Retribution Conduit. Damage versus Electrocuted. If you have 5 stacks of, Claw with Red Line Capacitor, that's 30% damage versus Electrocuted. And that's independent of whether your weapon's out or not. So all you have to do is electrify them by hitting them. Yep. You brittle them up, and then you claw them in the face, and they're going to take a ridiculous amount of damage while they're electrocuted. And the bleed is, bleed's going to get multiplied. That bleed does like...
I think you're giving up too much for 600 something for boss damage though.
What am I giving up for boss damage? You like the
You're
slice?
giving up a lot of horde clear and survivability. Also, you have to use your action economy to reload your Phosphor Blast pistol, and you could just get that done automatically for you.
I would not be using the Phosphor Blast pistol all that often, really.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think it's literally just using it as a primer, and this might just be me because I just like, when I run RBDs or whatever, I like just stay on the shock mode the entire time.
Oh my goodness, I will try to play like you. I'm just gonna go into No Man's Land base because there's a high chance of getting a boss right at the start.
Sure. I would. Yeah, whenever I'm doing solo stuff. Oh, how confident am I in that interpretation? No, that's I'm very confident in that. That's how that works. When you have the 25% multiplier from either redline capacitors or from power overload being stacked at 24, it just increases all capacitance generation. So yeah, anything that you do. So if you got 2%, or sorry, if you get 4% from killing an elite, it'll give you 5%.
Curiously asking, what could be the next class they could possibly add, if ever they want to? Some people say Sisters of Battle. Some people say Elder Corsair.
I know what it is. I'll tell them now.
Yeah, right. What's the code name?
I don't know, but I know what it is.
Wow.
I know it starts with a D, the code name, right?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, we all know it starts with a D now. You're welcome.
Sure. I didn't know. Did you put a video up about that yet, or are you still editing it?
Yes. No, it's out. The interview's out.
Oh.
That's where everybody's getting that information.
I got it from listening to you talk about it on stream.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go. Yeah.
It's the corner hotel chair. It's very nice. I have the Mad Catz controller. It's big and knobbly, and I'm about to play some
I'm sorry,
Skitarii.
you are a new class. Oh my goodness. Roberto Guillamon.
Dingus. That's the code name, right?
Dingus is the code name.
Good ring.
Dingus Bongus.
Yeah, I have a source. I think I actually do know roughly what it is, but not like
Bag of
theme.
Bones. He doesn't know yet. He needs to see it. He needs to play it. Once he plays it, he's gonna be like, his mind's gonna explode.
I do want you to. We gotta do the range build next. Okay, I got a really stupid thing. I think it's gonna be, probably not okay.
Mm-hmm.
I think that the range. I think the ranged. I think auto aim is gonna stomp Oryx. I think it's just gonna be like the Oryx thing.
Oh yeah, auto aim plus plasma gun is gonna be nuts.
Plasma gun. I mean, yeah, plasma gun on the light end of things. I made a build for I made a build for Joe. It's got so she can be an Orobot. So what you could do is you can reload stall with the with that advanced combat doctrines up and generate 10% of your toughness per second. And I put every toughness generating talent in the entire tree on, and then you activate your ability, and then you just shoot a plasma gun and you just walk around, and then you have the thing where you generate toughness for your allies. So you can generate your entire toughness bar in 5 seconds, so which means everybody else gets 25%. So you just,
oh my goodness.
So you just stand there. But like it's legitimately like that ability is crazy because it doesn't use any while you're reloading. So if you put that 10% thing on there and you get put into a bad position, you just kind of fall back and hit a reload, and you'll actually gain capacitance while you're just printing 10% per second, which is very nice. Like, it's like Ogren's thing, kind of racing. I didn't get early access. I'm just watching Jeff. But we have to have his stream on mute because he's not polite enough to mute himself in his own stream so that I don't get an echo. For some reason, he wants to... You know, I should. Oh, but no, you want more bandwidth. I was gonna say you should stream to Discord, and then I can copy
Dude,
your Discord
that would
thing.
destroy my stream. That would.
Dang it.
What? Oh, I need a freaking.
Oh, we're about to see something good, huh? Oh yeah, the claw, the triple stab claw will go through the shields, right? It'll bleed into the shields. That's nice. That's what it says.
Hope so.
Cooley's guy. Oh. I mean, honestly. I know you're playing on the Uprising difficulty you usually play on, but it looks like you're pretty competent here. Oh, you ate a fucking overhead from a mauler from behind. Damn.
No, this is Auric.
Oh.
You silly
well,
boy.
Then it's pretty good.
You silly boy.
I mean, the Arc Maul has pretty high base stats already, but yeah, that's the one I'm most interested in playing around with is the 30 or the 10% plus 5% versus electrocuted per charge. Like, that's such a huge steroid to everything. And there's a couple of weapons that obviously electrocute. Oh god, you're sustaining stacks like crazy. You've used your ultimate like 10 times. You have 4 stacks. That's nuts. That is nuts. Your claw is broken.
It's very good. It could be more broken.
It could be. You should buff it. Have you tried, I noticed that, like, I think it's on the, maybe it's just the swipe one, but the swipe one seems to make you lunge forward.
It does.
There's
speed tech with it.
Can you hit a little move? Yeah, I was about to say, I saw you do it in one of the ones I was looking at, and it looked like you kind of went past them like you were like a Warwick, like jumping out for a little ultimate slash, and I was like, wait, you could probably pull a slide off the back of that, like, and just get a nice big sling.
Yeah, dude, I got to the end of... What is that stupid freaking mission called? The one where you've got the servo skull, like, defense, the interrogation, and then it's like a square room or a rectangular room. And then at the end it leads to an elevator.
Oh god.
And like the power's off, and like as soon as you're done with the data interrogation, like you continue on, and then you go to this.
What, Hab Draco with the tree?
No, not Hab Draco.
Oh,
we got a boss. We got a.
There we go. All right, Oster pistol him up, bonk him with your stick like a couple times, and then ball him in the face. Yeah, sorry, there's no sound because I don't want the twin to. You don't need to hear me twice, and Joe twice, or Jeff twice.
Killed it in about
We're about to
6
see.
seconds or so. when
It's
we
happening.
actually
It's happening
started to
live
use
on
claw.
stream right now.
Yeah.
God, the Oh, well, even without bonking him, I don't think he even hit him with the bonk stick, but like, Jesus. Yeah, the phosphor pistol already.
We did
would,
it
like,
one
clean him
time.
up. I can see it.
Oh my god, the freaking Vanguards are the worst in the world, dude.
We're
Holy
shield
moly.
enemies.
I'm fighting them longer than I fought the boss. Dude, they might be overtuned is what they are.
I'm hoping they're pretty stagger resistant. Yeah, I was watching someone bonk on them. They seem to have reduced a lot of bulwark spawns in favor of the Vanguards, which is nice. There's not that many bulwark spawns, even on Havoc. I was watching Reginald, but I don't know. Reginald, I mean, as he's ever
General
cagey.
Avian, no, you don't always have the service skull, no matter what you pick on the tree.
Yeah.
The base blitz is the service skull, but where's this?
Yeah, you'll lose it if you take the electro bombs and stuff. Can you knock their shields away? Can you knock the Vanguard shields out of their hands and stuff? Or they just hang on to them?
From my testing, dude, you can, and I've used the arc ball a lot on them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Is like, oh, don't you love? I still have no idea what the fuck map Jeff is talking about. I was gonna say, oh, it's the map with the.
I think it's Comsplex.
What is it? Describe.
It's the one where
anything.
you get the intercepted message, and you have to.
Do you activate the
send
radar
it up.
dish?
You have
Big-
to activate the radar dish.
It turns green. Yeah,
I
that's
got to the
yeah.
end event there on 3veg by myself.
Oh yeah, I think I saw
And-
a tail end of that one.
Yeah, well, no, that wasn't the. I did it offline.
Oh.
But I got to the last event on that by myself, and I got freaking trapper netted. Yeah.
Didn't even help your bots up. Look at this guy with no revive speed in his curios. Slow helping these bots. Any new maps depends on if you care about expeditions, which statistically you don't, so no new maps. I think they might have just
Poor
had that one almost
expeditions.
done. Yeah.
Poor expeditions.
How is it poor? At least it got to be made. Never deserved to have that happen.
At least it got to be born.
Yeah. Wait, no, I guess this is terrible.
Oh
yeah,
my
we should have
gosh.
aborted it. That would have been
That's
more
what you're
compassionate.
gonna tell your son someday. You're gonna be like, well, at least I fucking made you,
Yeah.
dude.
I think honestly, now that I'm saying it, does sound a little bit more compassionate to have aborted that before it was born into not being loved. It's just no one wants it, so it just gets to exist and be neglected now. Or maybe it won't be neglected. Maybe it'll continue receiving updates, and we'll all be like, what? I don't know. Oh, could I tell you? Oh, I don't want to. Yeah, I don't want to get into it. What I'll say is that like everybody, as far as like, there's of course the general Discord for Dark Tide is full of very educated, fine people that really like me a whole lot, and they will love to say that it's because I broke NDA or whatever. And sure, but that's not why I'm not in the early access. It was explained to me. It's a business thing between Fat Shark and I, more or less. It sounds like I'll probably be back for the next one. We'll see. Yeah, there's just some disagreements there, but it's okay. I think this whole with the program having some staffing issues at the moment, it's been difficult to get people in, and if you've noticed, the only people that are in it are people that have sponsored videos. So Jeff's gonna be making some excellent content that'll be on the Fat Shark. You're going on the Fat Shark channel, or is it gonna be on your channel?
My channel, dude.
Nice.
My deal with Fat Shark is my content gets posted on my channel.
Nice. And $10,000.
I will never
Sick.
be on their channel. So
I'll never be on their channel.
no, it's
Yeah.
my stuff, man. I
That's
want,
fair.
want the subs.
That's fair. Are you making a short for them, or are you making long form this time?
3 shorts, 1 long form.
Okay, that's cool. Have you done a long form for them yet? I think I've seen you do shorts before.
No, this is the first
That's
one.
cool.
It's already out.
Oh, it's the one that's in your on your main page, right? With the model and the main Skitarii.
Yeah.
I watched the newer one that's got all the good views.
So I should have healed, but also as soon as my bots went down, I lost a lot of support, and
I mean, hey,
everything started focusing me.
this looks like it's
the
working
build
pretty.
It became very difficult once I ran into a group of vanguards.
Yeah. That's the.
Can I show you my version of this build?
Sure. You would probably. I mean, taking cleave honestly would probably not be half bad. I don't think you need the extra damage of the stabby. You would take the
No,
slash to cleave hordes.
You really need the slash.
Yeah, the slash looks sick. Now that I look at it, it probably is not contributing enough damage. What I think is going to be meta Skitarii Pilot 40, the Voltaic Discharge, or Voltaic whatever it is. That's such a disgusting. The ability to walk into a room, it does have to be line of sight though, which is unfortunate, but, you know, a player who's aware of their, positioning and can get line of sight on a lot of gunners, that's a huge shutdown. Like, that's why Chorus is as good as it is.
Mystery, this is my version of this build.
Well, I'm going to be quiet because that's to his control.
You take, for your damage increase, Galvanic Marking Array. Yep. So, everything in this build cleaves very well. The Phosphor Blast Pistol, our Servo Skull, Knife, our Claw, everything's cleaving all the time. We're always putting dots up on everything.
This is your version of this build. These are just not the same build. This is not a version of this build. It's in no way similar.
Well, so if you're focusing on the Cord Claw strike,
yours is like you're a hybrid. You're a hybrid build.
It is a hybrid.
Yeah, mine's like going full Cord Claw, full melee.
You want to use the Phosphor Blast Pistol more. It is good, dude.
Phosphor's
good. Is really, really good. And so it's optimized for that. It's optimized for using everything, generating all the resources, and dealing with all the problems as they come up.
What does this one do? Oh, I didn't fill this out at all. Alright, here, you ready for a shooty build?
Dude, watch me get freaking... Hold on, let me test this one first. On the same map, same run.
Oh my god.
Watch me get a Packmaster, and it's like, oh, this is not the same run.
Is Packmaster hard to solo with bots?
Yeah, it is.
Because he just overwhelms them immediately, I imagine. Yeah, he won't fucking let up on you.
Dude, as soon as he gets one poke off on you, like, dealing with the dogs becomes so difficult because the stamina management.
Is the Maul gonna be another crowbar? No, the Maul baseline, like the base stats in the Maul are really powerful, and just based on what I'm seeing, like it's fine. It's doing just fine. It's definitely not
turning the game down just a bit for you guys.
Yeah, the Power Maul or the Arc Maul is definitely a very competent weapon.
Oh yeah, the Arc Maul is insane.
Like, there's a reason it doesn't have Skull Crusher on it. I'm certain they figured that out pretty early on. But it also applies, like, you can just do base brittleness. Compared to Arbites Maul, it has a pretty similar base damages to Arbites Maul. It's like 150, 300, right? Which is quite a heavy hit for as fast as it is.
Okay.
And of course, the electrifying, like that's the stuff with the classes like.
Oh, Legasaurus Arby is going to be fantastic against Vanguard because you're just going to freaking knock him down every time you see him. Dude, you're gonna roll over him, and then all right, time to just slam your shock ball into their face. Like, it's gonna be great.
Yeah, Vanguard will be. I mean,
Bradley asks, "Can I shove my claw into some Nergussi?" That's the entire point. That's why you take the claw. Hey, Harpies, welcome. I need Vermintide 3 as well.
I think Hive Scum and Psyker will still remain more powerful. Remains to be seen. Like this has to be played alongside other classes to be like evaluated in that sense, right? There's so much potential synergy with this class. Like, there's a talent that gives you 90% corruption resistance, which is disgusting on Havoc. That basically means that you're going to take no damage from bursters. It means you take 30% less melee damage. Effectively, you can stand in all sorts of bullshit. And if you had a single person on your team who's running a Hive Scum with a stim supply or a single zealot, they can just nullify the downside of that perk, and then you just have 90% corruption resistance. But like stuff like that, and then just generally like, just coherence and the gold toughness being in the class. Like that was something that we didn't evaluate properly on other classes as well. Like, when you're running only RVs or only Hive Scums, the game is a lot harder, right? It's not built like that. But then you add in the veteran who can shout and gold toughness everybody, and then all these classes who can like stagger and disrupt, and all of a sudden, like, like the slacking, or where it seems like it's not as capable before, that's covered up by the capabilities of other classes. Vanguard might be a pain for veteran because yeah, you got to shoot around the shield and stuff, but won't be a pain for Psyker. Nothing ever is.
Oh boy, this is a lot.
It's better than Vet. Vet is just like in a different, like Vet has shout and Vet has grenades, you know, and like, you know, pseudo infinite ammo. Recon las gun still good.
Come on, Service School, do the thing. There it is.
Look at this build again.
Okay. Hey, Diabolica Carnolica, thank you so much for the Twitch Prime. Appreciate it.
Oh, Small Boy, thank you for Prime, and Shadow VX88, thank you for Prime. Sorry, I don't look at my fucking thing. Thanks, Jeff. Good reminders.
You're fine, yep.
Even though it's literally right there, but I was looking. Oh yeah, this class is gonna be hella fun. It's super, like, got a ton of different, like, little synergies. I think the coolest thing about it is, like, there's a ton of interplay between the weapons and abilities and talents versus many other classes, which it's like, okay, there might be one talent in the entire tree that, like, plays with the strengths of a certain weapon, but this tree has multiple different nodes that are like, okay, if you're playing with a weapon that can electrify, you get a massive benefit here. If you aren't playing with a weapon that can electrify, you can take this talent to make your weapon electrify if it can crit. I love
it's like a PoE tree.
Yes, it's very much more. Yeah, it definitely shows that they had more time to invest in this. Oh yeah, I am also at 50k. We're gonna delete the channel when we get there. That's it. Why is this one so... It's gonna make this a little smaller.
Okay.
Why don't I play with him? Yeah, well, I'm playing with him right now. My Mad Cat's controller is plugged
we're
in.
Both in game.
Yeah.
He's a
I'm the servo skull. I'm the servo skull, right? You told me I was the servo skull. Look, I'm shooting that guy. I shot that guy. No, it's too early to know that. I'd have to have my hands on the actual class to like say if there was like any problems with it. I would say that the number one thing that I'm seeing from multiple creators and that I assessed pretty early on is that, like, yes, you know, some of the grenades can have some impact, but I just don't really... I don't really see the grenades on this class, at least, you know, like, the shock one is okay. It's pretty good, it has a pretty big radius and stuff, and it can disarm enemies. But I don't really see people using, like, personal shield generator. That seems like a very strange way to use a blitz, because you remember, like, blitzes are being conserved to be shared between the whole team, right? So, like, if you have a Hive Scum, or you have an Ogre with a Frag Bomb, you're kind of probably just gonna want to give it to them, because they're going to have a potentially game-changing effect with it, compared to you, who can put a personal shield on yourself. However, like, you know, there are certain groups in the game right now that don't have a grenade user. Like, that's not uncommon, so maybe that... I don't know. I'm kind of, like, partially of the mind that, like, classes should just have, like, their own ways of generating blitzes. Like, I know that that's sort of veterans thing. but it feels bad like only having a certain amount that you can loot on the map. Or maybe that like they wouldn't be shared. Maybe like there's, instead of having like there be ammo pickups that you have to scramble around and find, you have it be like, okay, once you reach a midpoint thing, there's a resupply chest and everybody gets full grenades from there. So everybody can be assured that they will get 4 in this portion of the map and 4 in this portion of the map. Something like that. They could like level the playing field. Because otherwise, I mean, I like that it's collaborative. That makes sense that you have to share resources and ammo and stuff between your team.
Runs over.
That was
Made it to the last blasting charge.
So you're just like running past everything, basically. You've got a massive amount of stuff behind you, I think, at this point.
Yeah, but we killed so much, dude.
I'm sure you did.
We killed so much. And we were so ammo efficient. It's insane how good the Foster Blast is. I'm telling you, dude, you need to lean on it.
Well, in a build where I wanted to shoot more, sure. Alright. Ready to shoot?
Yeah,
Let's see some. Let's see how stupid this is.
Okay, let's do it. Sends a build.
Oh, wait, hold on. Let me trim one node here because that. We don't need that with our robot allies. What should we do instead? Maybe the toughness reduction? I'm just peeping here.
What weapon are we gonna use? What range weapon?
Las pistol.
Oh, classic.
Mm-hmm.
Dum Dum Infernus?
Dum Dum concentrated fire.
What?
5% crit chance on chained headshot with the auto aim ability. They can chain headshots.
But you're not taking like, what's your boss damage?
Do you have any idea how much damage this pistol does?
I know it does a lot, but Infernus
Infernus won't do dog shit now. Infernus, like, you know, because Infernus only stacks 12 on these pistols. Doesn't go to 16.
That's okay. It's still
Las
really
pistol
good.
does disgusting damage.
Okay, what
And remember, you're also firing
you're
at
looking for
30% additional fire rate. Hold on.
like flak, unyielding?
What? For the crit unyielding.
Crit unyielding. Okay.
Yeah, you got a max crit. Trying to see what's see, weak spot kills restore 50% toughness or 5% toughness. Or you really don't want to take any hits anyway. Oh, how about that? Okay.
Okay.
Alright. And we're doing Mark 10 as well, not Mark 2.
Oh, Slur Boy.
Yeah, because it has a little bit of recoil, and that's why we don't use it in the normal game. But we're about to turn off the recoil and make it fire way fast.
True.
It's gonna hit like a truck. Yeah, I do believe that the Flame Skull is a little bit weak. I've seen Reginald use it a good bit and stuff, and it just doesn't like...
It's an immolation grenade.
Yeah, it's like an immolation grenade, but it's like...
I think there's a case to be said for the
amazing.
meta case Servo Skull, but you cannot make a case of the Purgator Servo
Yeah,
Skull.
no way. You would never
It's
want
just
to... It
not
takes a
good.
talent point as well to use it. I think that what they should maybe do is just have, like... They could have it be like, okay, the additional skull will provide you both effects, and you can choose which one to use if you want. Because then you would have like, okay, if no one's going to go down, then I can use the flamer. But as it exists, like bringing a whole thing that you're not like, you're probably not going to use it feels bad. It feels bad, man. Like the flamer does nothing. And the fact that like players, you have to get like enemies to walk through it is just stupid. I thought it would go like, you know, seek out a group of enemies on its own and like, you know, follow them around and flame them. Because you could like set the AI to do that. You know, flamers can do that. Just make it to be the flamer AI. and it just goes and finds the enemies and just. lights
Hunter,
them
the
up.
deal is the arc rifle. If you can build around it, so the arc rifle you could build around like basically like a Voltaic Emitter, like attack speed type build for the arc rifle to be able to do big damage in a group.
I hope I don't get
But you have to build around it. It has to be very intentional. For something like the Foster pistol, you can just use it for boss damage, special sniping. It's not really as specialized. You can specialize into it, of course, with different talents in the tree. But that's the main reason for why you would be seeing that. Also, if you're watching someone like Reginald play, then he's probably doing Havoc 40, so he's trying to use the best stuff in the game. And then if you're watching Joe Plays Games play, then I think she just likes the feel of the weapon. She's like me. She likes the Foster blast pistol, so... How good is his power sword?
The new power sword looks really good to me.
It is. I just think that it's too slow for me.
I think it's going to be a good weapon in like hybridized builds where, because you can use it, you can charge it up as a backpack.
Hunter the Deals, exactly.
You pull it out and go boom, 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 and then you put it away.
Okay, so we got the build equipped. Still Arc Maul, I assume?
Or yeah, I used Arc Maul with
or...
Confident Strike and Thunderous, so we can like keep our own and just get our toughness back up if we need to. But the goal would be to just murderize everything with range before it gets close.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, no, I'll just.
Because you should just be able to like
current blessings.
blast like a lot.
Sure.
Especially with higher purpose being the cleansing protocols and all that stuff. Don't get hit. Okay, if you get hit.
Just don't get hit,
How does using an ability replenishes all stacks? I wonder. Like, because then we'd have to like deactivate the ability and reactivate it basically in order to get the stacks back. That might be optimal sometimes, I guess.
Well, it's probably not going to be active 100% of the time. Maybe it will be. I don't know. We'll see.
I mean, it could get pretty high uptime. We've got 3 out of the 4 base things, and we got the 5% on elite and specialist kills with higher purpose. I can keep it active for a long time. But the problem is if you get hit during it, I guess you can only get hit once. You can only lose 1 stack once per second, so we're not losing all that much, I guess, if we do get hit.
All right, music's going off, guys. We got to lock in. Pause.
It's kind of a weird, like cleansing protocols is kind of a weird keystone because you can't get hit at all. Like it's toughness included, so.
Yeah, it's toughness included. So you have to use abilities, which you're going to be using abilities. Like you're going to get your stacks back.
Watching another dude play Fork. The people that you have never heard of that have the class, they're most likely playtesters. Or they are, I know that like a couple people got like their editors or something in, right, for the people that have contracted. But everybody that's in there right now is either a playtester who has been playing with it for months, so duh, like you put in work, you should get it in the early access period, or they're a person who is at least affiliated with a person who's been paid, like sponsored. I wasn't chosen to make a sponsored video, so no, not for me.
Okay. Ah, Crushers. Perfect.
Uh-oh.
the perfect thing to.
Oh wait, no, you're
test
ahead of me.
This build on, yeah.
Yeah, the one enemy that's probably going to be problematic. I guess it probably would still doink them pretty good. It's not a weak weapon at all. Crushers. Watching Jeff, I'm like ready for him to use the ability, and then he's just like, all right, melee time.
I used it. No,
okay, I saw you use. Okay, now you.
I killed all the ragers. Yeah.
Yeah, I think you just go into the crushers and shit too. Probably kill him.
Really?
Doesn't I mean last pistol is not super weak. Like it does a lot of damage. Probably better than bonking with no melee talents. I think you just be in range like all the time, just blasting. Like all this trash should just be dead instantly. Also, that would build your capacitance back constantly. Jeff not even using the arc for like activating the arc. You should just be able to stay in it for quite a long time, given the amount of headshot regeneration we get. They don't. You can't see any of the cosmetics in the premium store, right? It's usually not live on the
No,
server.
I can't,
Yeah.
unfortunately.
So that we'll find out on Tuesday what they've got
We're
as
out
far
of
as premium
capacitance.
stuff.
It did well. I was doing the thing. I was doing all the things, but to... oh my goodness.
Yeah, I picked this weapon because it's like chained headshots. Like getting crits with this weapon is disgusting. It's like a 3.5 multiplier, and it's like incredibly ammo efficient. Like you could just shoot for days and still have ammo. But we might go, maybe not. Maybe red line instead to get even more like juice and last longer. That sounds good.
Oh, it's only 10 headshots to kill a mauler. Wow.
Shoot him in the chest.
Wow.
That's why they left a chest targeting thing in there.
It's only 15 headshots to kill a crusher. Wow.
Well, we could do revolver, but revolver just runs out of ammo so fast.
You want to see a real advanced combat doctrines build?
I want to see a map that doesn't spawn all the carapace in the world.
The build I'm suggesting would be able to handle this.
What are you using, galvanic?
Plasma
Or
gun.
just plasma gun? Yeah, plasma gun's just so boring.
Not with the build.
Everybody use plasma gun. You can already just shoot stuff in the head with plasma gun. Or why doesn't it have las gun? I think they just didn't want to put. Like, the more weapons that they continue to like put on multiple classes, the harder the game gets to balance, right? Like, just that's been their their design with the last couple classes. Is like there's a core set of weapons they clearly don't give a shit about, like the auto gun type things, where it's like whatever, anybody can have this. But the adding more and more, like spreading the recon las gun across classes and stuff. It's just
Yeah, I
like,
should have killed. This is
how do
really
you
nice.
balance?
Oh, my screen.
They showed a premium cosmetic. I'm hoping there's more than one fucking premium cosmetic outfit. Like they showed there is premium cosmetics. Auto aim's killing things slower in missions than aiming regularly. That's wild. I wonder. Yeah, there might be, because like there might be a desync. I saw testing in a Psychanium with it. It looks disgusting in a Psychanium. Just like murdering stuff.
That's a Psychanium.
Hmm.
That's the Psychanium.
How
mode.
different is that in the real game when you're auto hitting heads? You know. And also, like,
Because like your freaking screen is shaking, you're flying around.
why is your screen?
playing
Oh yeah, why is your
games.
screen shaking? You should turn off screen shake. I just noticed you're like swaying all over the place.
My goodness.
Does that not make you like nauseous or?
It's my immersion, dude.
Yeah, I don't want to be disoriented as part of my immersion.
I do. I want to feel like I'm in the trenches.
Oh, and that's your head rocking side to side. Yeah, I turned that. That was a feature in Verminside, and I was like, I turned that shit off. Okay, maybe I'll go back to the Last Pistol Mark II. This one still fires slow. Even with the old
Yeah.
phone.
Well, we got into it anyways. This
Maybe it is just the Mark II.
It's not good, Mr. E. It's
Well,
not.
It was an interesting choice of weapon. We'll do the Mark II instead because it just fires faster. I'll put together one for the arc rifle. You can play your little build, and then I'll come back with the arc rifle.
Okay. All right, chat. We're gonna do a similar build, but we're gonna equip some real skills, like the Artificer Servo Skull
I saw the dating system. Oh, okay.
and a plasma gun. Right here.
While Jeff plays, we're gonna cook down here in the corner.
I have not tried this with knife
It's
yet,
the wrong
so this
place.
is gonna be pretty interesting.
All right. Arc rifle.
True immersion is to play with the gas mask on. Kimball,
Why don't you just get so much louder all of a sudden? What the fuck?
Oh, I don't know what happened. I don't know what's happening.
You leaned in.
Oh jeez. I got excited because I want to share this. I played with a Space Marine helmet on because I had an idea for a bit where I was gonna turn my webcam on and do that. But the Space Marine helmet that I had was so massive. It was the size of my torso. So I was like, dude, this is not gonna work. Yeah, dude, the collectible Space Marine helmets, they're big. They're huge.
Why are they so
because they're actual size.
Does becoming a Space Marine make your head huge?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
In the books, they're often described as being horse-faced.
It like expands your head.
Yeah. Because they have like the Chad fucking shape.
It's crazy.
Like it's silly.
They smashed their bones up so much.
Mr. E did not get early access.
Okay.
I did though. Mr. E doesn't love Warhammer enough. He didn't pray to the Omnissiah enough.
Yeah, didn't pray to somebody enough.
Problem. Yep.
We'll do maybe cleansing protocols is like cleansing protocols also probably sucks ass when you're soloing as well because you're gonna get hit because you're the only person who's capable of doing anything.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
That's pretty rough.
Well, so also your build didn't really have much toughness regen. Like toughness regen for this class.
Yeah, because the idea is not getting hit. The idea is that you're hanging at the back.
Goodness,
if you had a
dude.
full team of like players, you would just hang out in the back and go like just like annihilate stuff. Yeah. But when you're the only player who can actually move through the level, and everybody else just kind of stands around you like an idiot, yeah, that's gonna be a problem.
Oh yeah, fair. Yeah, I've never considered how the plasma gun feels on console. Squeeze the trigger and then you have to wait like 2 seconds for it to fire, and then you're like, okay.
I guess at least it's one of the weapons that can still kill if you can't aim. You don't have to hit heads with it or anything. Damage just electrocuted. I got so many points left. Hell yeah. Critical strike chance. Ah. Weak spot.
Oh, this feels so good, dude. All the freaking talents synergizing. The harmony.
Oh, I'm just looking over and I'm just seeing him stabbing stuff with a knife like he's been doing for the last 3 streams I've watched. Jeff just really likes the combat knife.
The damage increase is nuts, dude.
When I first tuned into you and Joe's stream, my stream made me turn off your stream because you were just using the knife and I forget what else, but it was just 2 weapons that already exist.
Because you need crits, dude. You need crits for the capacitance regeneration.
Do you know there's other weapons that crit?
No.
Oh, okay.
Sonic blades are good for capacitance
Invented
recovery.
them.
They're really good.
Yeah. Like blanking on what the 3rd weapon is. Oh yeah, the mechanical sword. I haven't seen like really anyone use that yet. Maybe it's
very
terrible.
complex.
Maybe it's terrible. Everybody I've been seeing has been running with Transonic.
Sonic blades is really easy.
Are you you're using the old plasma gun right now, right?
I am, yes.
Yeah.
I need to actually kill things, so.
Yeah, the new one looks like it's very much like the bolter, where it sacrifices a lot of its upfront power and penetration for being able to splash, which I don't think is really all that much of a selling point.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
There's a sniper behind me, dude. I didn't even hear the noise. Wow. But we had enough toughness DR to kind of just tank the shot. At least for Auric. Dude, now this is pod racing, dude. Holy moly.
Like knife plasma gun, just like it's 20.
Knife plasma.
Just like it's every year for the last 5 years.
2022. Let's go, dude. Sometimes the classics are classic for a reason. You know?
It really is just veteran. They were right.
Everybody was right. This was a mistake. Go back. Except I can just mark things and then my service skull takes care of them too.
Oh. Those just Arbites, which is just veteran. Let's see. Jeff likes his toughness regen, so let's get him a couple toughness regen nodes in here. Yeah, it's Whiskey Rain 2. This is the I think this is the DLC. Actually, no, this is the main game. Do I want charm reload? No, that's too much shooting. You can just reload the fucking gun. Enhanced Voltaic arcs.
Dude.
Huh?
What gun are you gonna make me take?
Arc rifle. I think this might actually be pretty competitive into like solo, because you can actually kill multiple enemies with one shot. It'll be able to clear hordes and stuff.
Like the plasma?
I guess, yeah, probably better than that, honestly. Plasma's like overkill for most like small light hordes.
That's true.
And you should have better, I'm gonna give you redline capacitors, and that should give you better uptime on your combat doctrines.
Yeah.
Nice. Getting a redline, that's probably good. Maybe we don't need 10% damage for 8 seconds. That's not going to be that important. There's so much other stupid damage stacked in here. And then, let's see. For the melee weapon, I mean, clearly got to choose a combat blade.
No, you don't have to choose combat blade. Choose whatever. I'll test whatever.
I mean, it won't matter. The idea is to stay on. We just put both arc weapons on here, I guess. Is a pretty arc-focused thing. I was trying to get Reginald
Advanced combat doctrines feels so good, dude. With plasma, like it feels so good. It's
just a good ability all around.
Holy shit, yeah. Well, I feel like you need the cleave because the other abilities have that cleave component, and when you don't have like a
you need base
like a
cleave.
big fuck you button.
Yeah,
like it's tough. The game's tough.
Well, that's again, you're playing solo.
Yeah.
Like it's just so hard to judge. Like that was my problem. Like playing Hive Scum versus the world.
Whoops.
Hey, Restored Artsman, who just raided with 205 people. What's up?
Nice.
3 minutes ago, and I don't read my chat because I'm a bum.
But
at least I read that.
Bag of Bones, we tried
only took me a whole minute to do it.
autogun last night.
Brace is just weak. You should just be using infantry autogun instead, especially with that ability, because braced autogun has no headshot multiplier. So like all the benefit of getting headshots, being able to get guaranteed headshots, is washed. It's gone.
Dude, I don't understand why you don't get Dum Dum with the braced autogun.
You get Fire Frenzy and not Blaze Away, but the other one. So it's basically the same thing. Dum Dum is like identical to those. It's what's the other one called? I can't remember. But they're both just
no clue.
Damage on close range and shooty sort of thing.
Okay.
We'll do Voltaic Arcs and Thunderous. That's always going to be good. Alright, you get our Arc Rifle.
Voltaic Arcs, Thunderous. I do have Arc Rifle, yes. You're using Dum Dum Voltaic Arcs?
I'm using Cavalcade for more crit.
Okay. Cavalcade.
I think that because the Arc Rifle seems to have like a 50% crit modifier, which is pretty good. That's usually when you want to start leaning into crits. I do read my chat. YouTube streaming, easy. Twitch streaming, too hard for me. It's very different.
My goodness.
Something about the purple just like doesn't appear to my eyes.
Okay. Is this the will you just link the build, or is
Oh,
there another build?
No, I didn't build. I didn't just
Wow.
Well, I made a build specifically for the
Distracted.
arc rifle.
Like, oh, piece of candy.
That's what I'm doing in the corner while you're playing,
Mhm.
getting overheaded and stuff. Oh wait, I posted that in the wrong thing. Never mind. I posted that in my server for some fucking reason. Delete. They can't see that. That's secret. I'm supposed to go to Jefficus.
Okay.
Okay. Concept here being we have 25% potential damage from activating our shooty skill. 25% or like strength even. It's 25% strength from killing elites, and then up to whatever, like 35% against electrocuted. Should be some good additive base damage here.
Innovation.
It does look like PoE's talent tree. Not quite as big, but I mean it could keep going. I wonder, like, probably not.
So
but-
you're going for crits, you're going for the 30% increased fire rate, and you're going for 25% increased damage on advanced combat doctrines. Okay.
I think you should
when
be
I
good
did
in terms of
a
toughness regen.
arc rifle build, I actually just took Voltaic Emitter with Voltaic Motivator, because that 15% attack speed counts for ranged weapon attacks as well.
Yeah.
It was good because you automatically apply electrocute to everything around you, you stun them, and then you pull it out and start blasting. But I could try this.
I just didn't know
This
how
would be fun.
consistent that would be with only one person killing. Obviously, with like a bigger team where everyone's killing, like that.
Mhm.
That's gonna be a good. Yeah, the denser the game gets, the better that Keystone is.
Yes. But the ability is.
They finally like. I mean, also like Hive Scum is. I think the Keystones are what they are because they were like rushed, but like they remembered that they're like not not supposed to make Keystones like just only fit one type of build. So like all of these Keystones fit
Yeah.
any potential build,
Yeah.
and they still find a way to like kind of be unique. Like they're not just like okay, extra damage or whatever. It does sort of synergize with like a little bit. Maybe did she?
I really enjoy 2 of these keystones. Power overload is meh.
I got you, Confringo, by the way.
Yeah.
Forcing Jeff to play with some actual
Some
interesting stuff.
meme builds, dude.
He said this is too generalist.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, Ogren is strong in isolation of just like the one ability that he's got, right? But if you take that away from him, and that's part of like how I evaluate classes when I say who's strong and who's weak, it's like, yeah, there's a lot of classes where if you keep taking away things, it's like, oh my god, how would you even begin to nerf like Psyker? If you take away Flame Staff, he'll just still use Venting Shriek with Void Blast Staff or Electrokinetic Staff. And if you take away Venting Shriek, well then he'll use Scryer's Gaze and he'll still use the stabs. And if you take away the stabs, and he'll use Force Greatsword, and like there's so many little exploits for a class like Psyker. But a class like Ogren, it's like shit. If you nerf his like one thing, uh-oh, that could be in trouble.
Yeah. Mister, you're 46 years old, right?
I'll be 47, yeah, in 2 months.
Oh shit, happy birthday.
Well,
Happy early
we'll see if I make
birthday.
it. Yeah,
Oh, no. Yeah.
I had my second knee replacement recently, so that's been nice.
No, really? Really?
No.
What?
I mean,
Really?
yes. Well, I don't know what you want to say. Yeah, I'm really 46, going on 47, and really knee replacements, dentures. You wouldn't know it, but
This is good, Mr. Eve. You're gonna run out of ammo though.
well, you're gonna pick up every piece of ammo on the entire map.
It's all
That's all right.
yours. It's all yours, dude.
Well, yeah, you're the bots. I'm
Nobody
gonna
else
take it.
needs it.
I mean, honestly, like half the time you go into games, it's like, especially if you have a veteran on the team as well, like And you should be relatively competent at just like normal fighting.
The reload is what's holding this back. Jesus Christ.
Just reload when you don't need to. Well, we could swap. What was the second talent? We could swap the Voltaic, the extra jumpies with the non-reloading thing. You'd never have to reload because you're critting like 80% of the time. I believe your crit rate's somewhere in like the 80% range if you just hold down the trigger.
Yeah, it's high.
So you'd basically end up having
your
a 2
melee attack speed's so slow. Oh, we got a fucking chaos spawn. The one thing that this build can't deal with. Oh, hold on.
Make sure you melee a little bit so you get some brittleness on there. I'll be 80 September 31st. Okay.
Oh.
Someone in chat says they're actually going to be 47 September 17th.
We're killing everything around the chaos spawn. That's good.
Yeah. That's for our team to deal with.
Yeah. God. Oh my goodness.
He just zeroes in on you.
I'm so used to just destroying bosses because the Phosphor Blast Pistol just makes it a non-issue.
Yeah, Phosphor just like because it applies all that brittleness and the burn. I think it's gonna be.
Well, you know what?
You
know what else would destroy the Chaos Spawn 3?
You keep getting grabbed.
New Spheric Command.
Or just the default. You get thrown into the bridge just to get pummeled.
I'm gonna use the things in the build. I have to fucking reload! Oh my god, dude. I'm stuck.
Yeah, Xeno will die on the hill of Ogre not being weakest. I wouldn't say Ogren's the weakest necessarily. It's hard to say at this.
Saving Chaos Spawn.
No.
Things are happening.
It's hard. It's hard to say, but like also they have like Ogren is easily the class where it's like the easiest to fuck up. Even he has like some really easiest stuff that he can do, but then he's got some like he just has a completely different learning curve, right? He doesn't really get to the game is not very charitable to Ogrins. That's what I'll say. Yeah, RB might be weakest. Like if Zealot didn't have like Chorus and a stealth ability. You just did the quarter. You do have This is the problem with like testing some of these builds. Like if you don't have enough melee prowess, you're fucked.
Oh, no.
That weakest can't carry. That sounds questionable. How many you've been grabbed every single grab.
Listen, dude. This build has nothing. It has no like. Once things are in melee, you're fucked. You can't.
Yeah, it's supposed to be a ranged build. Yeah, I mean, I think that like
goodness.
fundamentally, we're basically just have to test melee only builds because the bots just fold immediately, and then you're just left
I
on
could
your
show you a
own.
melee only build that'll work.
Well, we're not playing any melee builds. You want? I could do a melee build.
Oh, yeah. Well, I can show you a range.
I tried to get. Yeah, I bet it's gonna have. Just be half melee again. It's gonna be half melee,
dude.
I think I tried to have Reginald run my melee build the other night, and he was so tired. He'd been streaming for like 14 hours. He literally just like walked out into the open and then got shot to death one time, and the other time he meleeed a burster that walked up to him and killed 3 people on the team. It's good. I don't think that's the deluxe set. Or is that the deluxe set? That's the deluxe set, right?
It is the deluxe set.
That one doesn't color change, unfortunately. But...
No, it's just Mars. Mars supremacy. Okay, what else? What else you got? What's next? Actually, can I just make a change to this build and then run it again, dude?
Whatever, I don't care. Your stream. As long as your entire team is doing good. Well, I mean, as long as your entire team isn't bots that are falling down literally instantly. Like, you're supposed to be here to provide the firepower and clean up elites and stuff. That'd be the goal. I personally don't think there should be any builds in the game that can, like, solo, like, just are completely independent. I think the game is much better when characters play roles.
Makes sense for co-op game.
But the fact that, like, a lot of the best DPS builds in the game can just, like, infinitely kite enemies and kill them all at the same time is kind of stupid.
Backfist. Use your own build. Tell Mystery to shut up. This is all part of the fun, though.
He's changing it right now. This is his build now. He changed one node that says build.
this is kind of the fun of the Skitarii is that because of the tree is the way that it is, like everyone's gonna have different
Fucked up, man.
variations of these builds. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna
But
be a good time.
you should put the lucky bullet or whatever it is on there, so you get your don't have to reload if you wanted that.
I swapped over to Gunsmith, so I won't have to reload anyways.
If you okay, and you could put some.
If I'm
melee
playing
in there.
defensively,
Okay.
yeah. If I'm playing defensively, then
Okay.
I won't have to reload.
Yeah, that's a really good one on things with big magazines like that.
Dude, Gunsmith is really good, period, because a lot of the Skitarii's damage effects, they affect everything. And so you're not locked to range just because you take the ranged ability. Like, you then pull out the melee when you have your damage buffs and start one-shotting some elites.
What non-exclusive weapons they can use? They can use the chainsword, the devil's claw, not the axe. The axes are right out of there. The combat blade. What other?
Wait,
melees
did somebody call our BDs weak?
Quick masters?
Who called our BDs weak?
RBDs might be the weakest class right now, but like no one's really weak. I'd say RBDs.
Dude,
just...
the dog build is really strong, dude.
Yeah.
I love the dog build.
I invented that.
Well, you invented the dog explosion,
I
but
invented
then
the dog.
they.
I was the first
You
person to
invented
discover
the
the dog. Well, I mean, I was the first person to call that it was going to be the dog, so I guess I did invent the dog. Except for the people that played that said it knew what
No,
it
you
was.
didn't.
I didn't?
No, I made
Rewind
my
the tape.
video before you did.
You made the video. We were on the same video.
No, before that, dude, I made the best class in Dark Tide for you video, and then at the very end of the video, I speculated that we're gonna get a pet class.
Oh. That's just a pet.
Oh my
I
goodness.
said a dog. That's specific. That'd be like saying we're gonna get a class, well, melee.
We're gonna get a melee class.
A melee class. I bet the next class
We're gonna get a
is
class
melee.
that's gonna have melee weapons.
But the next class will move fast.
Yeah.
RBs was 1 year ago, yeah.
Damn, time flies. But also, like, that's not a long time.
Yeah.
Right? Like,
Not terribly.
yeah.
Yeah, and think about it. It's been almost 2 years since we had a map added to the game, so time flies.
Time flies.
Yeah, Skitarii is also a pet class, so maybe you were calling that one.
Oh, yeah. I called both classes.
Define a dog.
I did call it the Skitarii as well, though.
It is a dog. It just has augmentations on it. It's like Theseus's ship of dogs, more or less. It's not made out of like robot parts. It's made out of a dog that they attach robot parts to. Well, you're getting 2 new enemies that everyone seems to really love with this batch. Small bulwarks. Small work. Depends on which skin you use as to how much dog is the dog. I tend to use the deluxe one because I like it not being very much dog.
This is a very good synergy mystery. I don't know
What is-
how much Cavalcade is doing.
Should be doing
I
a
would need to
lot
see the
damage-wise,
numbers.
yeah. Because, I mean,
Yeah.
like, the 25% extra crit, you're getting there, aren't you? You're probably getting pretty well stacked up.
I
You're firing
am.
a lot.
Yeah, I am.
Um,
Okay, so I got Chaos Spawn again, but this time I've got new Spheric Command.
oh, here we go.
and
Watch
so
this
we can
skull
really load
solo
them
him.
up with Infernus, and the skull is going to basically solo, yeah.
Burns are good. If you replace all parts of the dogs with the same dog, no. I think that does not apply to living creatures. I think if you replace the brain, it's not the same dog. Get that bonk brittleness on there. Yeah, I mean, it's okay
Oh,
that
no.
there's some weaker weapons in the
There you go.
game. Not every weapon needs to be designed to, like, be the one-stop shop. I don't have any problem with, like, heavy sword being where it is. I have a problem with the fact that there's weapons that are just, like, well-rounded gods that solve everything, and then there's weapons that just can only do one thing okay. It's like, pick one.
right, what's gonna break first? Nice.
You'll run out of memory. I believe that it's much easier to hit the small. It looks like it's easier to hit the small works than it is the big ones. They do block some attacks, but oh my god, are you gonna get like thrown into a burst or something from this?
No, I got thrown into the horde, and then I probably should have just popped ability and just started shooting with the arc rifle. Because it is effective. It is effective, like
that up.
Clear. Just saying, thanks for the 20 on YouTube. Really appreciate it, man. Do you know what the deluxe will have for cosmetics? Also, ask Mr. E when he's making a build comp for Skitarii. I think he's probably making it right now.
No,
man.
I'm not making a compilation. I won't make it till later on.
Oh, okay.
Because I'll do like a build. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have like, you know, probably like 5 in the first week, and I'll release them all on day 1 for members, and then 1 per day for non-members or something like that.
Yeah, Mister, I think you should.
But I need to play
the server
first.
skull and new spirit command to this build. Just find a way to put it in there.
Just find a way. It's so far.
I know. Well, you're getting redline capacitors anyways, so you're right.
Oh wait, no, it's not that far. Never mind. I was thinking of a different build.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can totally add it.
We can just take out this part on a little branch down here. We don't probably care about weak spot damage all that much.
No, you don't. I don't think this weapon is capable. Let me verify that, but I'm pretty sure.
What do you mean? It's not
the
capable?
arc rifle? I don't think it's capable of weak spot damage. Let me check.
It almost certainly is, right?
I can't remember, to be honest.
Maybe the follow-up arcs. I actually don't know about that. Alright, we should do a... we haven't used the
345.
Explodey.
Yeah, it's not capable of weak spot.
Wait, you can't... It doesn't get any difference between head or body?
No, so I'm doing head right now. 335. Crit for 438 because he's electrocuted. 362 on body. 335 on head. Yeah, there's no weak spot heads. And then it's weird because when you do get
the information panel.
Oh yeah, that's true too.
Yeah, that'll tell you.
It's this. Oh no, there is a little bit of a differential, but it is tiny.
What is it?
It is really tiny.
It'll
So like the
pop up in a
difference
second.
between for unarmored, body is 354, weak spot is 354, infested is 279, weak spot is 296.
Oh wow.
Flak
That's
is
an
350,
interesting
weak spot is 371.
Okay. Yes, that's literally doing nothing. Okay, so that was. There you go. That's the points right
hilarious.
there for new spheric.
There you go, yeah.
That's your allocated.
Because you're not going to be getting weak
But
spot
I'm making
kills.
a Batman build. What's a Batman build having?
You know what you
benches
can get,
and-
Mister. You can get
Think about it.
capacitor reclamation loop because every arc is
It's
going to give
multiple.
you capacitors.
Yeah, I was gonna
Yeah.
think about getting that, and that could be good
Yeah.
for Bayle too. Is in order to get cleave for your arc maul or something, which
Yes.
likes cleave. That's a really
Yes.
nice slot there. That plus
Mhm.
system shock there is a very good arc maul area.
Oh yeah.
All right, we got to play with what's it called? The
Deadbeat Senpai. I think it can get weak spot kills, but I don't know if.
Yeah, it would still be counted
I
as
don't
a
know
weak
if
spot
that's
kill
worth
if you
it.
get a kill on the headshot. I just don't know if the arc can get weak spot kills either.
I don't think so. I would rather
Probably
just
not.
get the 1% generation from getting the triple hit.
Yeah, that'd probably be a little hotter.
Oh yeah, you're able to stay in this forever. This is really good. Now
Yeah,
we're
because it
cooking.
triggers every time you
Now we're cooking. Yep.
shoot. Until you run out of ammo.
Till you run out of ammo. Yep.
That's okay. Just be fast. You know, just point at your team and say, "Hey, I think there's something back here," and then
Mhm.
run forward and grab all the ammo.
I do like the crit that you get on this because yeah, critting on this weapon.
Oh yeah, that's where the
Critting on
bonus
this weapon
damage is.
bangs.
It's 50%
Yeah.
baseline, and crits also have base rending.
Mm-hmm. And then the special action is a bash. Wow.
All right, make a bash bill.
Make a bash build. I dare you.
Something that screams, I am the night. That's just fucking Arbites, right? It's an Arbites build. Arbites.
Okay, what do we got next?
We had to
What do
play
got next?
Voltaic Emitter.
This
as
was
the
a
next.
success.
I mean,
This was
yeah,
a
after some
success. I like
modulation.
this.
After figuring out that
Yeah.
it doesn't do headshots.
Yeah.
I think we had to go for whatever it is, has to be pretty heavy on the old horde clear. This is
Nah, man, this year's gonna be
Oh,
different.
yeah,
I'm gonna get
right.
fucking shredded.
Just
I'm gonna get my
thank you
degree,
for the early birthday presents.
and I'm gonna meet the woman of my dreams.
In 2 months.
Hello, princess.
Hello, princess. Oh my gosh, sorry Twitch, you didn't get to see the thing. I didn't have it on. Wait, why is Twitch not getting my overlay? What the fuck?
Jeff, have you tried the electrocute when hit by melee? Does it work when you block? Oh, that's a good
Hello,
question.
princess. Why?
I don't know, Fred. That's a good question.
Wait,
I would say you don't really need it because Voltaic Emitter is already
Somehow.
kind of your oh shit button to electrocute everything around you. Otherwise, the arc wall has no problems applying electrocute when you need it, right? Unless your build has no freaking attack speed like Mystery's range build here, then you gotta freaking wait a long time.
Just aim. Better aim would solve that, I think.
The pain!
Alright, let's see. I want to do...
Oh, I love the big arc from McDonald's.
What?
It's great. The big arc.
Oh, that new...
Reginald said block electrocute. Thank you so much, KFC joke. I appreciate you. That's good then.
Reginald said what?
He says that overcharge transfer lattice. If an enemy hits you in melee and you're blocking, it will proc the electrocute.
Oh, yeah. Because they hit you. I think it does the same thing with that veteran thing.
2.5 meters is not a lot, though, dude. That's...
No, it's pretty tight. It's the same radius that the
That's
Phosphor
tight.
Blast pistol puts off, but it's kind of like what's that one for Master's Retribution? It's a pretty similar radius to that for
the Zealot.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So it can actually like save you if a couple of enemies are coming in from the same angle, like swinging on top of each other. And it does stun them out of their attack too, which is good. Alright, let's see here. What about... Alright, here we go. We got a phosphor pistol in here for you.
For everyone. Oh, phosphor pistol. Let's go. What are we doing?
Okay, here we go. It's gonna be the regular shock maul.
I don't have one of those. I need to get one.
Buy one. She's just like out of money. Spend it all.
Wait, I'm getting a special request from Big Dom. Hold on. He said, "Show
He
us
said,
your
"Play
favorite
veteran."
build so far." Oh boy, time to have fun again. Holy moly!
Oh yeah.
Oh,
I think you're wasting your time.
This keystone? Oh no, dude.
What? Oh yeah. I mean, maybe not. Whatever.
Oh no.
We can change the keystone. That doesn't matter. You probably won't kill enough stuff to get it stacked up.
No, you won't.
Shoot you worst. All right, let me pull it out of there. And we'll go just go over and do red line capacitors instead. How does that red line capacitors work when you have 5 charges with Voltaic? Does it use all of them still, or does it only use 3? That might be really good then. Yeah, then you can have a backup one.
It is.
Yeah, definitely use that then. That'll be great with Retribution Conduit too.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, this build
is
uses,
mobility the dump on the shock wall?
Yeah, and high voltage Skull Crusher. Because high voltage, 25% damage versus electrocuted, and then we have 35% damage versus electrocuted in the passive tree there.
Mhm.
And then we just, I mean, that's insane.
Yep. Mystery.
And Skull Crusher.
I didn't mention this, but the condition of me doing this is you have to play Space Marine 2 with me now. For at least one stream.
What about Space Marine 3?
I mean, we can make it happen if we remember. If we remember this deal.
if
when
we're
it
both still
comes
alive.
out.
Look, if we're both still
oh,
unmarried when
goodness.
Stage Marine 3 comes out, we'll have
We can marry each other. Wow.
I legitimately fall
the
asleep when I'm
the
playing that game.
happy ending. Oh, you need Sage of Catrace now?
Yeah.
Give you a happy ending. Hmm?
Oh, wow. No.
Oh no, gross.
Oh, we might need to sign
Black
off.
Carapace.
Oh, for the mall?
Yeah.
That'd probably be fine. I was going to do crit Carapace, but Black Carapace is fine too. I don't think we're not overly reliant on getting crits.
So
Oh,
we
that
want
Gordon.
Skull Crusher and
Vinny! Hey, Vinny!
High Voltage.
Yeah, Skull Crusher high voltage, yep. Yeah, this should just, like, plow through most small horde. If it can stagger them, it's disgusting. Because you're going to do 60% more damage to them, they're going to take 40 to 80% more damage. It's Vinny, 2 subs. Hey. Thank you, Mr. Vinny. Let's see, Global Fight 3 and Rory Benalastra, 3191. Bernie singing the song of his people. I don't know. Oh, I can see part of Bernie on the screen. I wonder if there's something like overlaid on top of Bernie that's hiding it. What's going on here? Why is my Bernie hidden for Twitch? You never win? I don't think you can win when you're already subbed, or when you're already a member. Can you? I don't think you can refresh your membership. That's how Zeno has won, like, I think he's legitimately made it to the 6-month mark by only, like, freeloading, because he watches, like, in every stream. But he's never membered up on his own.
Okay.
Fuck. Why is this not showing?
This is going to be quite interesting, mystery.
I
Quite
hide everything
interesting
else?
indeed.
Interesting. Oops, that's muted. No, I didn't mute Dark Tide. Oh, put capacitor reclamation loop on then. Take out power overflow. Yep, that won't be any worth. This would be good for like being bruising with your team, but if your team is a bunch of fucking morons, then let them die. It's true, yeah. Build for yourself, don't build for the team. I might have actually turned up Jeff's mic. There you go.
If it does, you could get Lightning Reflex, trigger the Electrocute, and arc nearby enemies.
Oh, you've got to blow up Zeno. Do I think the Skitarii will be meta? I mean, what's meta? There's 7 classes in the game now. You can only bring 4. So, like, yeah, you'll have a bunch of different teams. I think the Skitarii
Two
is
vets,
pretty
2 Hive
powerful.
Scums.
Probably, yeah. Now, Psyker's
2
got to
vets,
be in
2
there.
Hive
Come on.
Scums.
Flamestaff Psyker
One
probably
vet,
always has a
one
place.
vet,
Or-
Psyker, 2 Hive Scums.
I wouldn't even do 2 Hive Scums at this point. I would do...
One Fat Mangus.
I would do an Ogren
one-
instead, honestly. I would do
You would
Taunt
do
Ogren.
Ogren?
Taunt Ogren's too powerful with all that stuff.
No,
Because he
dude.
makes
Okay,
it so
Big
nothing
Dom,
can
you're
do
here.
anything.
Big Dom, what is the ideal comp? I think it's 1 vet, 1 Fat Mangus, 1 Psyker,
Ew,
1
no
Hive
fucking
Scum.
way. No, Fat Mangus
Yes.
is not in the comp. If you want to just
Fat
guarantee
Mangus
win
good.
games, Fat Mangus is great. Fat Mangus is good, but it's not abusing the game's most broken stuff, so it's not meta.
It's pretty broken, dude.
Yeah, but
You
it's
can one-shot
broken
captains,
for
right?
you. But what is
Oh.
more broken is having a character who tells everything on the map that they can only attack that guy, and then he just doesn't take any damage, while we have another guy over there who's doing infinity damage to everything in his sight. We have a guy who's throwing infinite grenades, shooting infinite gun, and then whatever else. I guess just Hive Scum to pump boss damage or
Mystery,
something.
why do you hate Zealots? I thought you love Zealots.
I mean, Zealots are really cool and good, but they're cool and good in like the Vermintide 2 sense of balance. Like they can fight like a cool
1
fighter.
vet, 1 Psyker, 1 Ogre, 1 Scum, or another vet.
Yep,
Wow, Big
there you
Dom
go.
agrees.
It's just gathering up everything and then nuking it down
Dude,
with
they're
big blasts.
never gonna change Ogre now. Because it has its like staple role.
That's fine. They can change like some stuff about it, but like yeah, Taunt's just too good. Because Taunt controls
What-
the chaos. It's just like Chorus
What mark
does.
was I supposed to
go
be using
outside?
with this?
dude. You want
What
to go
do I-
outside?
You're not
Oh, it
pulling
doesn't
that
matter.
right
They're
now.
the same thing.
Oh, okay.
It's just a thing of full ring on the starting point. Oh yeah, no. Most builds, Benjathan. By the way, thank you so much, man. But yeah, most builds will use all 4 of these, or like a good portion of all of those. They're really, really strong, and they're pretty accessible as well. At least one of the nodes next to all those little things is very good. Like in this particular build, I didn't grab it necessarily, but it's should still be okay. Yeah, when you go into a boss, you just, you know, you shoot him with a pistol, put the skull on him, and then bonk him a bunch, and they should just die.
We can't generate any arcs with this build.
You don't need arcs. What's an arc for?
What? What's an arc for?
You should just be able to bonk, like stuff should just fall down dead as soon as you stagger it at all. It's just dead.
We're bonk. We're doing it.
There you go. You
But
only
what's
need
the difference
to.
between this and like an Arbites build?
I don't know. Does it need to be different than an RBD's build? If it works.
Well, if
What's the
you've got
difference between
arc
the
mechanic, why wouldn't you
knife
have used the
knife
arc
plasma
mechanic?
gun build and the veteran build? we don't want. I want Skull Crusher, and I want the 25% damage versus electrocuted. That's what's on this weapon. That's disgusting, right?
Okay. I'm bonking, dude.
I mean, you
bonking while
are.
I'm
You're just
doing it.
bonking your way right through everything. I think, and then if you have like a Crusher walk up and you zap them, you
It's a
can like
jigger.
2-hit them. Like just bonk them.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Like a Crusher, and then just do a couple
five
of
psyker
other
meta.
ones. Yeah, you can just like light attack pretty much everything to death.
Yeah.
Like people sleep on how powerful that weapon is. It works really well with RBDs because obviously you can guarantee stagger with the with the Skull Crusher, but with electrocute in there as well. Like this class uses
I will
electrocute.
say,
Crazy.
I'm really falling in love with these bludgeoning weapons because they seem
Yeah.
to just deal with Vanguards way faster, dude. Vanguards just
Yeah, they're really safe too. That's great for new players because they can just left click spam and win. Like these enemies aren't getting a chance to even like Maulers are just standing there getting fucking donked. Yeah, true. RBDs doesn't have phosphor, so the difference here would be this class will just destroy a boss. Because if you shoot a boss and get them all flame stacked up, put the skull on them and start bonking them with a stick, they'll be electrocuted and they'll take 60 or whatever % more damage from your. RBDs would struggle. What'd you get for a boss? You got a slug.
beast circle.
Oh yeah, you just burn him down.
Super easy. Yep.
I don't need to go near him. Oh, I'm getting puked down anyway from downtown.
From down under. Oh,
Empty synergies on the
bonk,
Skaven
bonk,
turret. What the hell is an
bonk,
what's a Skaven turret?
bonk, 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 bonk. Oh!
What's the difference between the phosphor pistol and the revolver? The revolver hits really hard. It has a massive critical hit ratio. It just like it's just the instant killer. The phosphor pistol relies on stacking burns and stacking debuffs on enemies to do a bunch of damage. It's mainly the burns. Reginald, for some reason, was trying to like convince me that you don't want to put the burn thing on there. There's other blessings to go. I'm like, you're insane. 15
He is
stacks in
insane.
Furnace is disgusting levels of damage. You like 2-tap.
He's an insane boy.
It's like 2-3 tapping like any non-crusher enemy. It's just free.
You know what's interesting though? I think Reginald's kind of understanding this because he started to play veteran a bit more on live.
Yeah.
Different players who main different things think differently about how builds should perform.
Yeah.
Which is funny.
I'm gonna take the dog out.
What the fuck is happening? Jesus!
It's a cell phone. It's loud. It's right next to the mic. So.
My bots. The shock ball has a sprint heavy? What? That's nuts, dude. That's a busted ass weapon. Dude, Dom, why didn't you tell me about this before, dude? Shot him in the hand. I see, Dom. I see. I see what you're saying. I like this weapon a lot. This is really fun. I need to try this out on Arb. Oh. We have to reload like a normal person, though. This sucks. There you go. Oh! I feel like if we had arcs, everything dies there. Because arcs basically just damage everything at the same time. We're not just doing single target damage. And so if you do arcs there, everything actually just dies. That's why I wouldn't build around this weapon on Skitarii, is because there seems to be a better option. It's creative, though. This is a creative build. Okay, I'm going to show you guys my favorite build here. So, this is what I'm calling the living weapon, because most of your damage is going to be coming from Artificer Service Skull and Cordclaw Strike. You've got the entire range package here on the right to basically give you a bunch of toughness DR, damage, toughness recovery, etc., etc. Our knife, our weapon, is primarily going to be used for capacitance regeneration. This also works really, really well with the transonic blades. I really, really enjoy it. But we're going to be doing knife primarily because we're really just trying to fish for crits, and we don't take any attack speed with the build. And if you want to take attack speed with the build, you totally can. All you got to do is swap up your passives basically to build into Uncapped Arrestor, which would only cost you 2 more points. So it's not that bad to take. But this build, for the most part, is very ammo efficient. It's very ammo independent in the base game. In Havoc, you probably only have to pick up a couple of ammo boxes throughout the game to be able to keep your Phosphor Blast Pistol tapped, or capped, rather. Not capped, but good to go. You don't necessarily need to shoot everything with the phosphor blast pistol. That's why we have our servo skull. That's why we have new Spirit Command. This is an ability damage based build primarily. The knife is a speed stick. It's a speed crit stick. That's it. Think of the knife as just a one claw of your cord claw hand. Cord claw strike. Seems like WS build kinda. Kinda, Dom, kinda. We'll do Dark Communion.
And he died, didn't he?
We got pretty far.
Yeah.
We got pretty far with that buildy. It actually
Bonking.
does pretty good damage. Yeah, it does pretty good damage. I like it. We got into a situation though where the armor was too dense,
Yeah.
seemingly, for the build to handle. And I feel like if you were just using the Arc Maul, everything dies in that situation. Because
Maybe.
you use Voltaic Emitter, you proc the special on the Arc Maul, and then arcs start killing everything. It's really good. It's a lot of cleave.
It could be. I mean, it could be alternate. Just you could try as an alternate version with the brittleness in that. Although the brittleness is already in there because you get system shock.
Mm-hmm.
We could stack up in less time.
Were you trying to test like a tanky build? Is that kind of what you were trying to go for?
That's
or-
just like a frontliner. Like you just get in there, you just bruise. That's it. You're just like.
Gotcha.
Because I've got. I guess you could also throw in that extra 7.5% rending. Although you don't need it because rending on those malls, they're already at like 80% ADM versus carapace, so rending almost does nothing for them. So I put it. It's kind of like a frontliner support for the team. You're generating a good amount of toughness. It's going up there and bruising and brawling, and you should just be able to like slam your way through most stuff. But again, like being having if you had like an Ogun with you, it would be disgusting because they can apply stagger and then skull crusher goes down on top of that.
Yeah. Okay.
Chicken.
Whips and Dark Tide would be sick. I want them to add a battle sister to the game just so that we can get that bolt pistol variant that looks like a hand crossbow. And then also the sisters use like torches, and they have their all sorts of special weaponry.
No sister battle. I'm calling it right now. It's too similar to Zelda.
What? No way, dude.
This is the Holy Warrior. It's too similar.
Dude, Yobi freaking data mined. Yobi data mined a chainsword and last pistol weapon combo, or chainsword bolt pistol. I think you could only use a chainsword bolt pistol. One if you're a freaking main character commissar. Jesus.
I mean, maybe you're right because you are a guy who knows the code name, so maybe it's like Dister of Daddle or something. So
Dister of Battle, dude.
no, Dister
my
of
goodness.
Daddle, of course. Yeah, that'd be too on the nose if it was Dister of Battle. Obviously, people would figure that out. Instant. Oh. Being blown up on Discord. What the fuck? Stop adding me. Wait, when did Alpha? Oh yeah, there he is. But this is the same thing with Arkmaw, right? Or no, you're back on the combat knife again. I look away for 1 second, Jeff puts up the combat knife.
No, I'm showing Dom my favorite build.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
I gotta keep an eye on Jeff. He's like just you don't tell him he needs to play with the stuff on the class, and he'll just like devolve back into.
You equipped Shock
Combat
Ball.
knife.
That's not a class.
Nobody
weapon.
uses the shock maul is the thing.
Oh
though.
my god! No one uses the knife.
Oh, Okay. Knife and plasma gun are underappreciated too.
Yeah, knife and plasma,
they're
dude. Nobody
seldom
uses that
used.
shit. Not nowadays.
Yeah, I knew as soon as I saw it, I was like, as soon as I knew it was going to be Skitarii, I was like, yeah, we're going to get Shock Maul, and hell yeah, because Shock Maul is so good. People sleep on it.
As soon
it's
as
really
I saw
only good on
Skitarii,
like
I was
2 classes.
They're gonna
but
add combat blade to this class. I know it, dude.
that was like the one weapon I was pretty certain they wouldn't add. And well, the dueling sword too.
I told that to Reginald. I was like, Reginald, there's still time. You can still.
I was
tell
like
Bad Dark to
chain
remove
axe
the
or whatever.
weapon.
Yeah, like chain axe or something. I thought it'd be like chain weapons. I thought maybe they would actually steal like the thunder hammer as well.
Oh.
You know, that would be a good chance for them to rework because they do like all mechanized weapons. It's so weird that they like slapped Katachan Devil's Claw on there. It's not really a whole lot to do with like parrying with the class. Hold on, look at Bark.
That scared the shit out of me. Holy crap.
And heavy sword's just like the blandest weapon in the world, unfortunately. There's not really too much to do with it. It's got a cool, like, 1 or 2 cool moves I like, but...
Oh, where are we going?
Meh. Maybe this is just... Maybe I should just edit this build and pull this part of the tree out. Now that I'm looking at it more, I'm not loving our overload branch. Yeah, he's using combat knife. Using Mark 6 combat knife. Alf DM'd me? I didn't know. I didn't know from the 18 people. Love me modding. Love me gaming. No, I think, yeah, I think, like, I don't know, if they go for anything else, I would think that they would do they have to do some sort of class as a playstyle that's not really experienced in the game right now, or, like, less experienced, so, caster of some sort would be one thing that I've been saying for a while. Like, we've got the Psyker, but they have pretty limited casting stuff. This class is, like, kind of has some casting, I guess.
This class is kind of like a caster?
Kind of, it's like a,
Kinda?
it's a halfway, but then like a more, yeah, just getting like more different magical style abilities, but like, obviously like in a different sense. It's like Eldar. I mean, Eldar is kind of a little bit out there for the lore, but they could make it work.
They could.
Yeah, they can make anything work. It's called the rule cool for a reason. You just gotta kind of paint in the details, and it'll buzz in the edges. But that would be cool, and like have like singing weapons that can fly around and you dictate where they go. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like Repentia, Novitiate. I think like a true sister battle is probably 2 power scaled for the game, but then like if you
No. Now that you've got the Skitarii, it's the same.
Skitarii is not anywhere near. I wouldn't say a lone Skitarii is nowhere near as powerful as a sister of battle.
They kind of are, dude.
Like they have technological supremacy or whatever, but I don't know. I think that the main issue I would see with sister of battle is just like how would you'd have to really work hard to identify her as different than the zealot who's a warrior with holy power already. Like having Chorus on there makes, like if he didn't have Chorus and they could make him divested more into kind of being like a shadowy type character, maybe, but he's like a religious guy, religious fanatic with holy magic. So yeah,
They could change Zealot too, though.
they probably won't. I think the Zealot's probably the one they're least likely to change. It sounded like after they reworked the Zealot talent tree last year, they seemed they were pretty set with that. They did express they were interested in maybe continuing to change Psyker and Veteran some more. But maybe Veterans got all the changes they were supposed to get now. I don't know.
Oh.
It'd be cool if they were interested in giving more classes reworks, like in having like talent trees like the Skitarii.
I want them to all have the Skitarii tree, dude. That'd be so cool.
I'm sure that would take a fuck ton of time, but it is really interesting. They'd have to invent a ton of new talents though, because like especially for a class like the Veteran, there's just, if you could get access to all the blue nodes that you wanted to in the way that you can in the Skitarii tree, it would just be far too easy to make the build. Because Veteran is pretty much Veteran, and both Veteran and Psyker are more or less just as powerful as they are because of like 6 different blue nodes that are just really, really good. He's playing on Auric difficulty, I believe. I don't think that Havoc 40 is considered canon. I understand that the Games Workshop didn't really love the idea of Havoc for that reason. Apparently they wanted it since release, and they fought him on it because it was like, okay, these are supposed to be like rejects, and they're doing what the fuck is this? What is this nonsense? Yeah, like they really have to differentiate with the next class to make it feel different to play. We've got a lot of frontliney fighters right now. We've got 2 big staggery melee fighters. We've got 2 sort of more dodge-focused melee fighters. I'd say Skitarii does the best job in terms of being like diverse that I've seen. Like they've got a lot of ways you can appropriate playing them.
Yeah, I hope the next class has Combat Blade too, dude. It's gonna be great.
It will, of course. It's a great leveling weapon too. It's just an all-rounder. Is there what classes? I guess Arbites doesn't get it, and that's it. No. Arbites and Ogren, they could sit out. Oh no,
Ogren
has
has a knife,
yeah,
but it's
Ogren
not,
has a knife.
It's not great.
What if they should buff that knife to be just comp? They should change that stats and put combat blade stats on it. Yeah, we're back to we're just playing good old knife. I hope, Okay, good, yeah, let's say. What if I... don't know, guys. Think he's gonna make it? He looks like he's making it. It's through the bulk of it.
Yep.
Shouldn't be any problem with the boss.
No, it's gonna melt.
Yeah, knife and fire will do that. Do you have electrify on critical? You must on this, right?
I do not know. You
Interesting.
don't really need it. Cord Claw Strike
Yeah.
CCs a lot of things.
Oh, I was just wondering for like the synergy of like getting bonus damage and stuff against like you could get brittleness, like you could have like electrifying an enemy on critical, we'd be also stacking 4 stacks of brittleness on them. But you might also have uncanny strike on this.
I don't.
Oh. What is it? What do you got? Riposte and
Riposte and bleed.
the 4 stacks on body shot?
No, 8 on crit.
Ooh, you should do 4 stacks on body shot.
You think so?
Yeah, it's because it's guaranteed, right? So like, the problem with like having the knife with the 8 stacks on bleed is like if you crit most enemies, they're just dead automatically. But if you don't crit, you don't do anything for damage. But with the body shot thing, you get them started with that bleed, and then they just go from there. I think that I've been running that on every class since I kind of figured it out, and it's nuts. Because it's so fast.
Oh, okay.
Like, tap them 4 times, even if you don't crit, you get 16 stacks of bleed on them. It's especially really good on Zealot, because like getting the Scourge stack started is like super important, so you have to have a bleed. This dog. Let's watch that dog get the las gun and shoot off to the sky.
Dude, the new Theory command is so fun. And it's key for this build, because it keeps your stacks up.
What stacks? They're line
So
cluster?
on the right side of the tree, there are a lot of things where you get like toughness DR, damage increase, and toughness regeneration by getting range kills. And the service goal counts.
Counts as range kills,
It's
yeah.
really good. Oh, I could do this. Yeah. Let's go, boys.
Does opting into the battle for tertium on a fresh character give more character? I don't think so. I think that probably it's just harder to opt into the battle for tertium thing. If you do opt into it, if it's not your first character, it's not you have to do it in your first character, right? But if it's not your first character, not choosing to do it allows you to access crafting and all sorts of stuff sooner, which means that you can just scale your power that much faster. You can just go right to the crafting bench and be like, all right, here's my combat blade, as it would be. Yeah, this class is just Zealot, Arbites, and Veteran. It's all of them.
Oh, I fell.
Did you just jump? You jumped off the edge of the map? I'm about to see this.
Yeah, I jumped off the map.
Oh, God.
Yikes.
You're all the way at the end.
That happens. I should have used the square area
WASD.
around the Medicaid.
So not walk up the edge of the map. Oh, my God.
Well,
That's a rip.
that is a rip.
That's tragic.
But yeah, dude, I love that build. It's so fucking good. The yeah, I shouldn't have rushed it, bag of bones.
Yeah, you had plenty. Yeah, you had plenty of HP. Hey, Revelation, what's up?
Mm-hmm. Does the Blitz Shield protect you from the explosion of a Poxburster? Probably not, Maudite. Probably not.
It does if you take the 50 gated health thing. Like a little bit, I guess.
A little bit.
You take 50 damage instead of taking 100.
Yeah, guys, it's an extremely fun build because, like I said, most of your damage is through your abilities, and then the Phosphor Blast Pistol does put in quite a bit of work, and you don't really have ammo issues. It's when you're using Ammo Cell Augury Ammunition Deposit and Ammunition Restoration Pod, it's very ammo efficient.
Scum and Ogre combo. Okay, the next class will
Cord
be...
Claw Strike and Artificer Service Skull. You start at command.
He's showing the build right there on the main screen. I was just tooling something on the bottom.
I didn't know that, Big Dom. I did. Yeah. I probably should have kept my stam up though. Data Sensor Protocol does a pretty good job of that with this. I didn't even know this node existed. I just would go over it to get to redline capacitors. Oh man. All right. Let's go back to building mystery. What do you got? What do you got for me?
What do we want to play with? We can just make something up on the fly.
Oh, sure, okay. What weapons exist? Do we want to try to,
No.
for the sake of it, optimize galvanic rifle?
Sure.
Okay.
Let me finish tooling around on this one then. There we go. More capacitance.
Let's say we wanted to create like a stereotypical ranger build. So we wanted the transonic blades.
Have you used the Voltaic arcs on the Voltaic emitter ability, the ones that shoot out at lightning when you
I have. It's okay. The issue is that these are regular arcs, and so it's kind of the same thing as just activating your arc maul and just hitting 3 times.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It only does like 200, 300 damage?
No, it's a bit more. Let me show you.
Does it chain with does it give you more chains if you have the talent on your weapon?
Yes, according to Reginald.
Okay,
yes.
I believe that would probably be the case.
Mm-hmm.
That does make quite a big difference. Alright, galvanic rifle. Glitter. Glitter.
Okay. Yeah, it's not really that great. I think if you have absolutely no arcs in your build, maybe, but
Yeah, I didn't see maybe it being. Oh yeah, no way. For a whole talent point there.
For a whole telepoint, yeah.
Nope. It's that talent. That talent is good just on its own. I think the other one that's really good up there is the 15% attack speed for 15 seconds. That's very nice.
Yeah.
Especially if you can run red line with it, because you'll have that up a lot, and that just scales. You big bonk. I'm about to get told. What you got in your mouth there? Is that a little chick? You got a baby chick? I'm gonna get told that he has a toy to show.
So one of the reasons why a lot of people are looking at the power armor as this like this makes the battle sister super OP kind of thing. It's not that much stronger than the technology that a Skitarii is outfitted with, especially in Alpha Primus, like what the character player or what the player character is. Dude, the Alpha Primus is fucking OP as fuck. And then Dark Tide is no it's no stranger to OP characters. You play as a Bonet Ogren. You play as effectively a sanctioned Psyker, because our Psyker has not been possessed yet. Explain that. And I guess the least overpowered characters would just be the Veteran, which is just a guy who's good with guns, and Zealot, who's just a raving lunatic who may or may not actually be blessed by the Emperor. The Zealot might actually be a saint, which would be hilarious. And so adding a Battle Sister would not be too crazy. Let me look this up, because I think a lot of you are maybe newer or you don't recall this. Close this. Yeah. Sister of Battle is not Astartes level. So Here it is. Here it is. Okay. So a lot of you don't remember this. A lot of you don't remember this at all, and that's okay. So what the developers actually did, and this was back in October 29th of 2025, was they made it so that Darktide has a module in the tabletop role-playing game Wrath and Glory. And in this module, it's actually quite interesting because you can export your Darktide character to Wrath and Glory. This gives you a tier 2 character, and every single one of the characters has an equivalent in Wrath and Glory. So you have like a veteran, you have a type of psyker, you have an ogre, you have a zealot preacher, you have an arbitrator. There's a hive scum boss, or like a ganger boss, basically, that your hive scum ports into. The Skitarii would be a 1-to-1 port to Skitarii. And if I recall correctly from my research before on this topic, the Battle Sister is also tier 2. I believe it was Doctors of Doom.
Wait, what is this? Oh, it's for the role playing game.
It's for the role playing game, or is it Grimforge?
And what were we making? We were making Galvanic. What was the goal?
Well, let me just pull up my old video. Someone named Jefficus made a video on this topic, and it was a really good video. Jefficus, Joe Plays Games. Hey, there it is, boy. Yeah, dude, I'm a fucking genius. Okay, so here it is. Sister of Battle, tier 2. They put it on the same tier as Death Cult Assassin, Sanctioned Psyker, Skitarius. Well. So it's the exact same. Basically the exact same unit on the tabletop game. It's the exact same unit in Wrath and Glory, and I bet you if you took the lore, the actual lore, like actually reading books, you could probably find that whenever a Sister of Battle or a Skitarius gets into battle with like a Xenos or a Heretic, they can do comparable feats of speed and strength. So it's here, man. It's here. The research is here. The only thing that would be stopping them from adding a Sister of Battle would be the one like, oh, like we don't want to step on the toes of the Zealot. Well, everybody's been stepping on the toes of the veteran this entire time.
Every class they've made is just the veteran guy.
Every class they've made is just better veteran, right? So it doesn't matter.
As we all know.
It just does not matter. They could do it. They could do it. But yeah, we'll see.
But they won't, because the next class is... I don't know what else on this list that looks good.
What if the freaking internal code word is just like dwarf, and it's like, oh, okay,
warrior.
Ogre.
Oh, wait, no, I guess we're doing that.
So an assassin would be very interesting because assassins have different professions, different schools. Yeah. And so if you had one assassin that can be like the 3 different types, bro, that'd be cool. That'd be cool. Vindicar, Calidus, etc., etc. That'd be crazy. That'd be cool.
Assassin could be a good choice for next one because it could play very different than what we got. You know, Brilliant Shade plays different. You'd have to do like you'd probably bring back the toxin mechanic at least, so you get to use that a little bit more. You know, just as we brought back electricity with the Skitarii, you could do toxins for one of your.
Alexander von Bach, how many genders does the Ogre have?
As many as they want.
Interesting. Interesting. Okay, Galvanic Rifle.
How much do you want to use the Galvanic Rifle in this Galvanic Rifle build?
Maybe we aim for a 50-50?
Okay.
Yeah, Death Cult Assassins are very different from Assassinorium Assassins. You're right, John.
You're using the swords?
Yeah, using the sword.
Okay.
So we're doing like a kind of classic Skitarii ranger, which means that we probably should run flensing and like the bottom melee damage package.
There's
Otherwise,
zero
we are...
chance you're going to be able to run flensing with any capability with a bunch of bots. You lose the entire buff if you take any damage.
Are you insane, Mr. E?
I'm sane enough to look at the gameplay I've been seeing and go, that's not probably going to be a reality. It might be the best choice if you were, surrounded by a team of people who could help to spread the burden, though. Just like once everything in the map is going to be focused on you within 10 seconds, so.
Mm-hmm.
But as far as like, yes, I would take that direction if I was optimizing for actual play.
Mr. E doesn't see the vision, says Big Dom.
See, listen,
He doesn't see the vision.
let down by the fucking bots. I guess we can just take enhanced capacitance protocol so that it's always, you can at least turn it back on, get it back up. What about, no, maybe not rad sync.
We can't take electrostrike conduit. We can't take electrostrike conduit, which is fine because we're gonna have toughness regen. Probably do not need uncapped arrestor, though it would be nice.
Now, are you going to be trying to aim, or do you want advanced combat doctrines to do the aiming for you?
We're gonna be aiming.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because otherwise, so the transonic blades can't really clear like a big armored horde. Like
That's
you
true.
can fight a freaking
I guess you would just
a bunch of
cord
poxwalkers.
claw.
Yeah, we're gonna cord claw into armor.
Okay.
Mhm.
1% of your max ammo. It's like a single bullet every 15 seconds with this piece of shit. It's such a terrible reserve. I mean, great weapon. Yeah, I guess we do threat reduction initiative. And then we could drop ammunition deposit and go Bowbender Creed. Rad Sync might be okay here.
Rad sync.
Yeah, to be able to get extra 20% damage if you're not going to shoot for a couple seconds and then pull it out and go boom on the first shot.
Oh yeah. I just don't know how we get there.
Oh, I'm like all the way over there. You're not taking galvanic
you're
marking array? That is maybe the best talent in like the
Yeah,
whole
I
tree.
know.
Galvanic, because
I
it's all
know.
damage.
Well, what we might need to do is we might need to drop cord claw because it's too
Okay.
far out of the
Look
way.
at my
for
look
what
at my.
we're-
Oh well, you can't see my stream, but I mean,
No, you
I'll
can't.
give you my thing. We'll both do it and then we'll compare notes.
Okay.
I just need that melee cleave. That looks good. Using ability to replenishes all stacks would be really nice with Cord Claw. I can hit both ways here. Hits grant, no. Maybe I don't even care about ammo reserve so much. How much is that gonna matter? 25%. It's only got what's the baseline reserve on it? 70? Or is that with 25%? That's gotta be the base.
Baseline is 72.
Okay, that's enough. We don't need.
Well,
more.
it's 80. It's 80 technically.
Okay, yeah, we don't need any more bullets than that shit. That's fine.
Really?
Are you gonna shoot more than 80 rounds and not pick up any ammo on the galvanic? You're gonna reload 10 times and not pick up any
I'll
ammo?
pick up ammo. It's just
Yeah.
I always think about Havoc. Like I always think about it from like a Havoc.
Oh,
context.
sure, but I mean, we're building to survive this mission at least.
Next class crew. There you go, pancakes with ruffles.
So they'll start going backwards. They'll start making it the things that people thought it was the time before. Which I guess last time was Skitarii, and the time before was Skitarii as well. So
Mm-hmm.
everyone just keeps repeatedly saying Skitarii.
Skitarii.
How good are you about pushing, Jeff? You
Pushing?
yeah, to get like extra cleave.
I'm very good at it. I do push attacks all the time.
I'm considering doing shockline breach protocol, but maybe not. You're also a good dodger.
Let's see here. Evasive servo recovery is very nice, but what in
How you
advanced
become
combat
member of the
doctrines?
Mickey Mouse Club? Hit join.
Piercing sight and calculate priority. Where can I scavenge 2 talent points from? Oh, right here.
This guy wants Servo Skull. He's gonna put Servo Skull on his build.
Dude, it's so good.
Fucking build. Servo Skull. I
It's
guess
so
we take out
good.
monstrosities. I'm not gonna give.
Yeah.
Hey, thanks for joining, Kalery. Make certain you join the Discord. That's where you'll find all the goodies and all the baddies, and by that I mean my members.
All right, I'm done. Come check it out.
Okay, 1 second. Thinking.
Okay.
Cogitating.
Okay. Okay.
Cogitating. I think this is gonna be pretty competent. You would probably put. No, we're not doing Spheric Command. We're conserving all of our juice for Cord Claw because getting enhanced capacitance.
Oh,
protocols to
you are
refill it.
doing Cord Claw?
Yeah, that's what you want to use. I think that's going to be more solid, especially with the bots.
Mm-hmm. I was gonna
We can talk about that.
potentially swap to Arc Maul for a Horde Clear.
Sure.
And then...
Well, if we were doing Arc Maul, I would have changed the build up to have more stuff with the Arc stuff. Where's the Discord link? It's so what you do is you go to Discord, and then all you got to do is link your. It's like the connect. There's a part that's called connections or something. In your settings menu, there's a video as well that shows you how to do it. But yeah, it's like link your account, and you link your YouTube account, and it'll pop up and say, "Hey, you're eligible to join this server." And it's the one that says the mystery server. Also, if it doesn't pop up immediately, just unlink and relink a couple times. That's the troubleshooting. I'm trying to click around. Should you join my membership? I mean, my membership's pretty cool, Zombie Slayer. If you like hearing me yap more, if you like other people that play Dark Tide. Also, we have Minecraft server now, apparently. I don't know.
Minecraft, wow.
And it is definitely a big part of how I'm able to Dark Tide my life away. What's your build look like? Let me see your build. Did you say it?
Oh, I'm doing your build.
Okay.
I'm copying it.
Okay.
Where's the final?
I was not watching your screen. I didn't cheat. I took the 3% per second regen as well.
Yep, got that.
I think that's such a nice one.
It is. I think it's
Just constant
Mando.
trickles of toughness are so strong in Dark Tide. So, no more chip. You're missing.
Where's this last point?
And wait, what'd you take on the claw? Oh, you took the right ones on the claw. Oh, I'm missing a point.
Is it on the
I scrolled up and it
Oh
says
my
29.
goodness, dude!
All right, we can pick together.
My
All right.
goodness.
Do you want 15% damage to your next attack on dodge? Do you want pushes have impact? What about pushing grants cleave? That's a good one. Take that pushing grants cleave. You already got 30% melee cleave, about 50% toughness or above, but that'll be even better because that can affect your slash too, right? It gives it more cleave.
It does affect the core claw strike. It does.
Yeah. Either something like that, or like one of the ones where it's like toughness damage reduction increased per current charge, or yeah, one of those.
So for this, because we're using the galvanic rifle as like an actual like special
Actually,
sniper or
46.
anti-gunner tool, I think what I want to do, Mystery, is I actually want to replace superior defense engrams. No. So
Wait, what did you
these
take?
two. So I want to replace superior defense engrams.
No, wait, what is
With,
it? What is that? Hold on. What is spirit defense engrams?
So it is really good. It's a 5%
Oh, okay.
toughness
You're not okay. Gotcha. Yeah, that's fine.
per second.
Yeah, that's
Lasting
only going to be a
seconds.
small boost. That's probably one of the weaker ones.
Also, I'm gonna take Electrostrike Conduit because I know it's very strong. Gonna take off Mobian Conductor, and we're gonna put into Galvanized Coating and Entropic Transfer. Entropic Transfer, it pairs with Electrostrike Conduit. Basically, every time you
Wait.
crit, you get 12% toughness.
Doesn't the Arc Maul automatically
for
electrocute the
seconds.
first target hit anyway, or is that only when it's
We're
activated?
going back. We're going back. We're going back. We're going back to the Transonic Blades. Because you're right. If we're doing a Skitarii Ranger, this is like the
Okay.
most iconic. Yeah.
So
I'm sorry,
wait, so
sorry.
you took that out.
Sorry. So I took out these two right here.
You're gonna take out
so-
Mobian Conductor when you're using the claw?
Yes.
That's 15%
Yes.
damage all the time.
I understand, but for Havoc 40, we only need, I think, 20% damage increase. So we get it from Galvanic Marking Array or from Sustained Assault Doctrine to hit the Crusher breakpoint. So it should be fine
Oh, with the claw?
with the claw. Yep.
I mean, or you could just hit them one time with the ball and then claw is probably
Yeah,
enough
yeah,
too.
of course. Yeah, there are so many, so many different ways to
the
do it. But
claw is springless. Nice, Skitarii, welcome.
okay, I
Should
like
pay
this.
basically $5 probably, honestly.
I will say we probably don't need Headhunter to be accurate since this is not
Said
really a...
Skitarii nudes on my Discord. I don't know what's on my Discord right now. I can't be held liable for that. They've been up to some shenanigans. I'll tab back and it's like 85 missed messages. And most of them are just peeing me.
Oh gosh.
Oh, they're talking about Minecraft. Like, how many people are on the Minecraft right now?
Ew, Minecraft.
Don't worry, it's modded, so it's extra autistic. It wasn't cringe enough, so we added some more. Straight in the gukja, that's right. I'm power bottoming today. Making the builds. Listen, Minecraft was a formative thing for me in like 2012 when I was in like freshman year of college. Where do you post your Skitarii build? I don't even know if there's a channel for Skitarii yet, is there? Oh, yeah, post it in the Skitterbot help. And everyone will definitely have an idea because we've all definitely played. You what? You get deleted. You heard me. You don't have to clarify. Wait, so what did you take off the back of Electrostrike Conduit? You're electrifying to what ends?
To get toughness.
Entropic transfer? Oh, okay.
Yeah, and then also Electrostrike Conduit is really good into things like Crush the Future. So melee crits will electrocute.
Yeah, a little bit of...
Your Cord Claw Strike is always a crit.
Yes,
It always counts as a guaranteed crit. And so when you do this into a group of Maulers, Raiders, whatever, they're always going to get stunned no matter what.
they get a quick little stun.
Um,
It's only like
yeah,
a 1 second stun, right? It's like an interrupt. It doesn't hold them
dude,
like
I think it's the... I think it might be 1.5 to 2.
It's probably 2. The one for the Voltaic, or the, what's it called? Voltaic Emitter is 2, so maybe it's that. We could time it.
Yeah, we can time it.
You'll be able to see their animation from going, ooh.
We'll
Well,
see
then-
the damage too.
Well then, I mean, Sam, it sounds like you want to play with the ability that literally auto aims and can hit headshots if you can aim anywhere near the upper half of an enemy's body.
That's a long time.
Oh wait, I'm not there yet.
2.5 seconds. It's the full
Nice.
thing. That's really good. Nice, dude.
Oh,
Okay.
let me see. Oh, that's very nice. Yeah, that's a good effect then. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Some people have been saying that there's a problem with like the auto aim on live servers where there's like a desync. Maybe it has an issue with tracking, but I mean they'll figure it out. Oh, you were in senior year of college in 2012. Minecraft was a high schooler game to you back then. I guess. Yeah, I think that maybe, I don't know. I was in a, because we just had, like, or we were about to have, or maybe it was 2011, because I don't think Skyrim was out yet. Maybe it was 2010 even. But it will no reg like crazy on live servers? Maybe, but I feel like they should be able to fix that. I mean, I imagine auto-aim carbine's probably pretty good. It depends on what difficulty you're playing at, because the carbine doesn't have very much, how's it called? The carbine, it really does look like a carbine. But the galvanic rifle probably doesn't really have that much reserve ammo, and so you're going to run out very fast on Havoc 40. Tell Jeff I said hi. I won't.
Yeah, don't tell me anything from your chat.
It's your job. You gotta get his chat.
Mhm.
Is this you sell? Completely different YouTube
Okay,
name.
we're using the build.
What is this? Cord claw. I mean, this looks fine. Like, how good are you at the game? Would be my question. Is it, remember that? Yeah, you can. You're gonna be a little bit light on like clear. But you avoided most of
Unclear?
the. Huh?
Unclear? Like
No,
unclear?
I'm talking about the build this guy linked me.
Oh, gotcha.
Doesn't it looks pretty good. I would say, like, based on what I saw, the stabby 3-stab bleed cord call thing is probably not all of that integral.
No.
Especially on, like, Auric. I mean, fuck. Bosses are already just dead with one person attacking him on Auric.
I feel like your ability really needs to set up big AoE. Well, so Cord Claw, Strike, freaking Voltaic Emitter, Advanced Combat Doctrines with the arc rifle. That was actually a really good setup mystery. Like that's kind of what you're looking for.
And that might also be, like, as a result of the fact that, like, you don't really have any teammates to support. But yeah, leaving more stuff is better.
Well, you also don't have like a blitz to blow the screen up.
Yeah, you can't screen reset. Much you need for crushers.
You don't have the
crushers will die with
crazy-
one face rip because the you still get the face rip. You don't need that much extra damage to face rip their head off. I think you should be able to get it because you've got the extra damage on melee hit and the extra
on range kills.
yeah. Skitarii. I mean, Electro Strike Conduit is still pretty long. Like, how long did you expect it to be? It's a pretty crazy duration. Like 2+ seconds. This weapon looks so much better with attack speed. I was watching people maneuver with it without any of the attack speed nodes, and it's like, whoa, those heavy attacks take forever. This is the one I think should be on every build. At least as long as you're shooting stuff at the range, just a ton of damage. What am I missing here?
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah, that was good.
Transonic Blades are super cool design-wise. They got a couple of really cool sounds. I like the blocking. I think everyone likes the blocking sound. I wish it had some sort of, like, effect when you blocked based on the sound, but that would just be me. Oh yeah, the cleave is very nice.
Big Tony, you don't have to use meta builds in order to play at a high level. A lot of the best players in this game actually cringe at people who
Yeah.
use meta builds.
Meta builds are overpowered for, if anything, for what's available in the game. The skill cap is pretty much impossibly high. So yeah, you can build and you can get the right gear and stuff like that, but that's really just like the first 5% of progression in the game.
Yeah.
I know the one. It's right here. I think this is a very, especially with Cord Claw. But Justin's saying so I took it out of the build, so you wanted to save points. I think there's like only two, maybe 3 talents in the whole tree. There's a couple more. Maybe 3 or 4 talents in this whole tree that I would probably just never take.
Yeah, same.
I would never take target prioritization psalms with the tagging thing. 10% stamina on dodges seems like garbage to me.
It's
20
not an actual tag.
Yeah. It's just like, look at some, hey, zombie. Jonah. Nice. That was one get good. I don't know. Don't watch Jeff, apparently. I heard a...
The Poxburster went for the bots, and
Yeah,
bots
convinced.
don't push.
Did Bernie help convince you with his... Oh yeah, I hate that. That's so stupid.
Yeah.
I wish they would just stay the fuck away from me.
Abstain coherency.
Oh yeah, the toughness of the entire party. This node is going to be really powerful. Because distributing excess toughness to the party, it's a really strong effect. Anybody who's played Chaos Waste in Vermintide 2 knows it's a really strong effect, because you could get that in that mode as a veteran, and I mean that as that was the tier of talent it was. It was a really rare pull, but if you got it, you're basically insulating your team against taking damage they would otherwise take. And because a lot of the times when you're hitting stuff in this game, you're just generating toughness. If you're good at dodging, if you're not taking damage, like imagine if the Ogren could print 25% of his toughness into giving it to the rest of the team.
I think we got a Packmaster.
It's nuts. But, you gotta be with your team for that, and they gotta be worth it. So... it's gonna be one where you'll basically have to have the data to back it up and show what it's actually doing. But I imagine, obviously the better you are and the less damage you take, the more of your toughness will be excess.
Yeah, we got a Packmaster. Where's he at?
I think the Ogren's
Gotta
probably
play the music. Where's this shit, dude?
in the area you're in. Probably hopped over the fence way back behind you or something. Oh, they took Havoc down because it's gonna be out until the update. Oh, Rune Gorge, you gotta go join the Minecraft server, I guess. That's what everyone else is doing, I think. Yeah, I think Skitari's max height is like the height of the minimum.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah, Packmaster shows up in all games now, including Havoc, I believe. Actually,
Yep.
he definitely shows up in Havoc. I saw him do it last night.
Yep.
Not seeing a whole lot of galvanic rifle here, Jeff. Like, we put that thing in the build and you're just...
We're using it. We're using it to snipe.
We're using it. You should be pulling that thing out every 8 seconds. Every 5 seconds, even, if you really want to keep your...
5 seconds?
Well, I mean, you don't want to, like, rush the shot at 8 seconds. You're going to lose a stack if you wait 8 seconds for your toughness damage reduction.
Shit.
Or at least every 10 seconds for the galvanic marking array. That's such a good buff. What's the excited about in the expeditions game mode now? I wonder. Well, there's a whole new map coming for it. You know, in well, it's not quite in 24 hours. Because the Skitarii launches like 2 EST on the 23rd, as I understand it. But I gotta reserve judgment on Expedition so I get that whole second map, and that's obviously gonna turn the whole thing around. Psych!
Alright, got him. Took a while.
I'll just take this fourth skull out of here. That's mine.
I may do that, big dumb. Mortis Trial Solo.
Oh yeah, do Mortis Trials with the gun. Fuck yeah.
The gun.
Oh, I mean, seriously, because if you just go in and out of it until you get the one where you get free ammo and you crit, this class can very easily go infinite, just like the Hive Scum can. People were like freaking out. They were coming to my stream because I was doing Hive Scum, and Hive Scum with like one talent, you can reach 100% crit rate with the Fan the Hammer revolver, and then you can just go infinite on the Fan the Hammer and just go. So you can just do Fan the Hammer, auto aim, infinite crit, and blast the fucking world. Actually, I think you could hit that with literally 0 talents. You could just go in and get that as long as you got that archetype, which would be funny. What if they somehow fix expeditions? There's not enough man hours in Fat Shark in the next 5 years of their careers to fix expeditions. Or if they do, it's going to be at the cost of everything else that this game has. Expeditions is like, I mean, it's putting everything else about the game to the side, right? It's independent of all these lovely maps and the core progression of the game. There's a basic identity conflict with this game and Expeditions. When can we get Chaos Waste and Darktide? When there's a huge investment of money that Fat Shark can hire another studio to work on it alongside them. That's how it was done in the first place.
Yeah, exactly. Yep.
I think I'm pretty certain that was a treat from old Tencent as a acquisition bonus. It's like, okay, we're gonna invest some money so that we get a nice big, like, showy thing to be like, all right, we did something with our new property.
Dude, because yeah, Chaos Waste was like 8 maps, right? Like
Yeah,
that's a lot.
It's a lot of work.
That's a lot
of work. Yeah, plus tuning all of the blessings and getting all that stuff to work mechanically, like, that is a ton of work. And the reason why Chaos Waste was successful, whereas Weaves and Expeditions and Mortis Trials have kind of failed, is because it was so so feature complete, right? It was a thing that people could fully play and get all the juice out of from day one, and then they just added more to it. But like, to get to that point, you just have to put so many man hours in, and they just don't have that at the studio without additional work. They're definitely not making Darktide 2. I've heard they're making another horde shooter that might not even be in the 40k universe, which I think is L. But the Darktide 2, I don't think Fat Shark likes Darktide very much. I think they would, if they could have, I'm pretty certain they would have loved to have Vermintide be the more popular series. Just as a person coming from that background, I think that they really liked Vermintide and the characters they had there. Of course, they're going to be more successful in the 40k because it's 40k, right? But like, this game has been nothing but problems for them from like square one. The first like years were just.
Oh.
Yeah, I think that I think the options are for them: do something that's not a horde shooter, like not a co-op horde shooter, or do something that's not 40k. I don't think they're doing the same thing again. I believe it's not 40k, which I don't know how I feel about that. I think that at the end of the day, like, yes, they have a very good core gameplay loop. It feels nice, And
I think they're going the opposite, Mystery. I think they're doing Kill Team.
What's Kill Team?
Kill Team is Space Marines from basically a diverse set of Space Marine chapters, because everyone's working for the Inquisition.
What sort of game is it, though?
Basically like a tide game, first person. You would play as Space Marines. Be very popular because you're playing as Space Marines. That's why a lot of people love Space Marine 2.
I have reason, unless you, I mean, you might also have reasons, but I have reasons to think that they are not, that they are deviating from the established pattern of Games Workshop plus Horde Shooter. So one of those elements is changing, and I'm leaning towards it being the Games Workshop one. Which...
Got it.
That's, like... not great for, you know, because I like these things, but it's like, I understand why. It's difficult to run a game and then have Games Workshop, like, sort of watching over your shoulder and checking on all your homework and stuff like that. And you can tell that's also a thing that the devs feel stressed about, because they mentioned it several times in their interviews. It's like, you know, we have weekly meetings with Games Workshop, like, holy, can you even imagine how much time that must take? Going over every last little thing that you produce. Yeah, I would love, like, I think people suggested, like, a inverse Horde Shooter, where it's like, well, not inverse, but, like, you're the baddies, sort of, like, you're the greenskins, and you are the tide. That'd be kind of cool. But yeah, I think we're, like, a long way away, though. I think that, from what I understand, they're still in, like, the very early phases of development for their next game. So we got at least a good number of years of Dark Tide left to enjoy. And of course, like, if it's anything like Vermintide, it'll be at least another, what, 5 years or so? Vermintide's 8? What's YouTube's text mean? Oh yeah, I was making this build. I wish there was some cool talents in here that had something to do with, like, where I could do, like, a parry build with the Devil's Claw.
Probably is. Oh, well, not talents, but there's probably some synergy somewhere.
I don't know.
You could take Cord Claw Strike into Carapace, so you don't need to worry about that.
Yeah. It won't ever be as good as Hivescum's is, unfortunately. Hivescum Devil Claw, like, literally two-shotting Demonos. And boss hits you, it's like, whoops, I shouldn't have done that. I'm dead now.
Killing power on this is pretty nice. And then the capacitance regen is really nice. Jesus.
Should be, we're only missing, like, one capacitance thing.
The Transonic Blades just get weak spot kills really easily.
They have a lot of very leveled at the head attacks.
Yep.
Have you learned how to do your transition attack yet?
I have, but I'm cleaving into a horde, so it's not, no point.
It's pretty cool. I don't know anything about chess, but considering Xena was beating you by randomly guessing words at Scrabble yesterday, I guess you're probably not a master. Offensive King is beating you. Are you guys playing so many, like... At least he made a whole Minecraft server for you, and you're just playing chess. I have not played any of their Horde shooters lately. And hey, Walter.
Didn't you play Rogue Core?
Is that a Horde shooter? I guess it is. Yeah. That wasn't great. I mean, it's okay. It's not great. It's like the thing that's always irked me about the gameplay and DRG is it's not very tight. Like, I don't feel like I have that much skill expression. It's mostly just, like, running around in a big loop. Not that, you know, Dark Knight isn't different than that sometimes, but moment to moment. Not like
I know
there's,
what you
like,
mean.
blocking and parrying and dodging. It's like, okay, you can sprint, and you can jump, and you can, like, platform and do traversal and stuff. That's pretty good. Scum is just like a
I want to get behind this piece of Nurgle, but
shoot him in the face. He's got a range weak spot in his mouth now. I don't know if you were playing when they last added that.
there it is. Gotta go for the flex kill with the cord claw.
Oh, it's good.
Cut! I dodged right into the net. Yikes. Well, that was fun. This is a good build. I think that it would be better with like the Foster pistol, just because you need a special sniper.
I think you were afraid of pulling out the Galvanic because it's not exactly a quick switch.
It's got bad handling.
Do revolver would be nice too, but also like Phosphor can just make bosses take crazy more.
Mm-hmm. Or even plasma gun, honestly. Like, there are situations where the plasma would have been very usable. Or last pistol, of course. Last pistol's just, oh, I need to kill special gunners, do boss damage, like, pull this out.
I guess
this is good. This is a good build. Yeah.
That's the best build I've seen so far for the blades. Every build I've seen so far hasn't really leaned into them very hard, but it's nice to see that they're very capable when they're all set up.
Oh yeah.
DRG annoys me because, I mean, yeah, like all their overclocks and stuff are trade-offs, but there's certain weapons that are just like very, very good. Yeah. I was about to say, like, there's overclocks for DRG that are just, the downside doesn't even matter. I don't really feel like in DRG are underpowered.
Aggroin, if there were any changes to the old classes, we don't know. We don't have any patch notes or anything.
You can have 3 servo skulls at one time, but you'll probably only want to have 2 because the fire one is not that great.
Yeah.
And it might not even be... Like, the fact that it takes, like, a talent point to get the healing thing, I don't know if it's worth it. Like, I find myself...
This is going to be the biggest debate for the class, dude.
Yeah,
is it worth taking the Medicaid Servo Skull? You're going to have a lot of higher level Havoc players who are like, yes, take it. It's going to be game changing. And they're going to have another
alternatively. Yeah, they may also be higher players. I would say.
RPGs on the Hive Scum. Why would you funnel grenades to the
if you need to get up, you've got ways to get players up. Like, you shouldn't be playing in such a way that you need a remote bot to go and do it.
Yeah.
Veteran could just bring the shout if you really wanted to do that, I guess. The revive. It seems, and it, like, you know, it's one of those things where I guess it's similar to my argument for revive speed on Kyrios, but revive speed is a thing on Kyrios. There's not that much valuable on Kyrios to bring, and that can save the run, and often does. But like, this is a whole talent point, and like, if you don't use it, like if no one goes down, you didn't get any value out of it. I mean, I guess if no one goes down, you don't lose the game, but yeah, it's just like, if someone else can help them up very easily, then, or even with moderate difficulty, then it's like, why did you even need that? I tend to find that like, and this could just be like maybe a skill differential, but I tend to find that most times when players go down, there's definitely a way of getting them that's not like sending a drone to go and do it. And if you have to send a drone to go and do it, a lot of times like they're so deep in the shit, you're like, okay, you're standing in like 3 flamers annihilating you. Yeah, the servers does have to be replenished.
I think a good use case is when you are like, you're going for the clutch and you get into the room where the players are hog telling.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Okay, time to res everyone while I'm doing my thing. That's probably the best use case for it, but dude, like when I'm playing with a group in Havoc 40, you know, someone gets netted and everyone's immediately going to help the player.
Yeah.
Like it's just like quick. So
I think that building around the, like, allocating a talent point, especially for how important talent points are on this class, like, talent points can do some crazy things here. Like, you saw how, like, we were hemming and hawing over, like, what we needed to drop in order to get, like, electrified blades. It's like, you know, you can do such crazy stuff here. If you drop, you know, if you drop one talent point to get something like that that might be helpful in a, like, theoretical clutch situation, you're sacrificing a lot for a maybe.
Well, it's really tough because, I mean, we could drop 20% damage from ranged elite kills. Like, we could drop that and put it into Medicaid Service Goal. But that's good damage, dude. It's really good damage.
It's 20% damage. Yeah, no thanks.
Yeah,
I'll take that.
Especially on Skitarii, like, they have a lot of nodes that are 15 to 20% increase, and you kind of want to take the majority of them. Like, you kind of need them.
That's for his power, because he doesn't have a whole lot of power in his blessings. That's something they've done over the last couple classes, is they've started to realize that, hey, maybe we shouldn't just make all of the blessings be the same across all the weapons, because some of these are fucking broken. So they've attuned them for the classes.
Theoretically, if you put the power into the class, then
then the balancing weapons
all the weapons should succeed. But
yeah, that's the problem. That was also the thing we were saying earlier about, like, okay, why don't these classes share more weapons? Why aren't there more weapons in the class? Well, I mean, if you add more weapons in the class, then it has to be balanced for the high scum and the yada yada and the yada yada. And so they'll give you, like, weaker weapons, like the auto guns. They'll give those to the high scum and here, but they're not going to give the recon las gun because, like, yeah, it's already, like, used enough, I think.
No, the recon las gun doesn't need any buffs or anything.
And I don't think it needs to be. I don't think it needs to be on this class either.
No. Oh, it doesn't need. Yeah, it definitely doesn't need to be on this class. No. That would be crazy. Because you already get an insane amount of cleave from Piercing Sight, dude. That with the Mark 14 would actually be insane. Does Psyker get the capability to get at least 100% increased cleave?
Yes.
Okay.
With peril.
It's depending on peril, right? Yep.
And when it's full, it's 100% cleave.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you get Scryers and go to 100 with
like an
Warp
auto
Unbound,
or something.
with a Warp Unbound, you can get to stay there for a while. And then you throw your Scryers out while you're doing it, or not your Scryers, you throw your Sails out while you're doing it, and they cleave, they get double cleave, and you know, it's pretty fun. That's a pretty fun style build.
Yeah, the I would say, I mean, literally half the last guns are good. The recon last guns, last pistols are really good. Someone's saying in chat, it's one type of gun that you don't need a build for necessarily, and it still shreds. And then you have, like, the infantry last gun, where you need to heavily build into it to make it do anything, and the Hellbore last gun as well.
Yeah, dude,
that's such a very specific weapon.
These two require charges, by the way, as far as the grenades. This one for the healing, and this one for the fire. This one is just takes your battery charge, basically your capacitance, and just shooting it normally doesn't take anything. So this is I think right now, Artificer Service Call is the only blitz that I'm really interested in taking into my games, because I don't know, I just have not. Having something that is like a one-use thing is not, if it doesn't have like an absolutely tremendous effect right now, it's not really worth your blitzes.
Telling you, Mystery, if you're running flensing protocols with Voltaic Emitter, you can afford Nispheric Command. And then when you're running redline capacitors,
Protocols
with anything,
with what? Voltaic.
With Voltaic Emitter, yeah. And then if you're running redline capacitors, with anything, with any ability, then you could definitely afford Nispheric Command. You could definitely afford it. It's good. It's so good.
Yeah, it'd be good with that, because you dump some more in order to build them with the charge. Yeah, it's like the arc grenades, like, they wouldn't. The problem is, like, you are sharing your blitzes with other people on the team, right? And so you always want your most powerful blitz to have blitzes. if you use yours, yes, they can potentially be really good, but like, is it going to be as good as 3 rockets or 3 tox grenades, which are insane? I don't know. I think the only way, also, but like this is only 8 meters for the arc grenades. Honestly, like they hit from a pretty good range, but they're not like a situation solver. You know what I mean? Like the good blitzes in the game right now are like, this fight is over. This fight is fucking done. It's the Ogren Frag Bomb. It's like the Demon Host ritual, and everything else on the screen is now done. We have nullified this fight. Or the rocket. That's like, okay, this massive pack is blasted, and we made a bunch of space, and the chem bomb. But then there's like, and then of course the veteran just prints his own grenades, so he doesn't need them. Yeah, and Hive Scum is so good right now. That's like, shit. Like when the grenades are more balanced in the game, then yeah, I could see potentially like sharing them around. Like what I was saying, I think that just the best way to go about it would be to guarantee that every player can get at least one refill of grenades a game. Like to put that guaranteed refill at some point in the level that doesn't change or anything, so that like at the halfway point when you do the midpoint event, you get a refill so that everybody gets to use their grenades 2 times. And then you could reduce the spawns and the level respectively. The problem is like, because grenades appear randomly, you kind of have to like conserve them, and whoever
Mystery, do you think
them,
that the Hive Scum grenade options are too strong?
I mean, as compared to the whole of the game, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, they make fucking
especially
Zealot
considering the Hive Scum can already do.
Yeah.
Because the Hive Scum already puts out a ton.
I mean,
of
look at the size of the nerf they had to hit them with. It's like they reduced took a whole rocket off of the rocket, and they took 10 seconds off of the toxin, and they took it down by 1 whole grenade, and it's still like crazy.
Just make it 1, dude. Just make it like the Ogre and Big Bomb.
No, because then it's got too much overlap. But they should. It doesn't need to be. It doesn't need to the radius that it does. It could be more of a direct thing. But I don't know. I think the blitzes like that. I think the blitzes are better suited. Ogren's Frag Bomb should just be the one default fucking kill everything blitz in the game.
Sure. Yeah.
Other
Maybe
ones
the RPG
can be
something that locks onto a boss and just is a boss annihilator.
I guess,
or something.
but like that isn't fun. Because remember, like in lower difficulties, right? There's lots of players who don't play higher than Heresy or Damnation. You might get 1 boss a game, and if your Hive Scum shows up and just shoots it in the face with a rocket and takes 75% of its HP, you basically just didn't get to have that fight. Like that's a cool part of the game that's just gone. And because those classes have such strong base power, it's like womp womp.
How's that different from what the current situation is though? Because
the current
the
situation
RPG in Auric already kind of does that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It's also wiping the screen.
That's what I'm saying. Is I think that there should be there should be 1 blitz in the game that does the big nuke, blow up everything. That's Ogren's Frag Bomb, right?
And then maybe the RPG.
And Cluster
like
Bomb is Disruption, and then they could just have the RPG not be the RPG. Although they couldn't do that at this point because there's so much promotional material with being the RPG. But like, I wouldn't have it be a boss annihilator, because that's the same problem I have with like the Hive Scum having the needle pistol. It's like, okay, it just trivializes bosses and big challenging scary targets. That's one of the biggest like hurdles and exciting moments for players who are leveling up, is fighting more crushers and fighting bosses and stuff like that. But the Hive Scum trivializes them because you can just shoot it with the needle pistol and then fuck off, and it just dies.
Curious if the needle pistol being strong and chem toxin being strong is a result of like, hey, we want this for Havoc. Like we want to have like more damage over time effects in Havoc because bosses have such large health pools.
I don't know. I think it's a.
Well, we still don't know how Fat Shark balances the game. Like we don't know if they're trying to balance from Havoc down or if they're trying to balance from Uprising up.
I tend to think that it's just a result of not really considering like how powerful damage over time effects are. Like that's a thing that many players don't realize, which is that like by applying damage over time effects to an enemy and then just kind of like letting them ride. Like look at how strong the Spirit Command is, plus the Flame Skull. He just kills a boss. Like you barely even had to interact with them. You shot them like 3 times with the Flame Pistol, whatever the fucking Phosphor Pistol, and they're just like half dead before they can even reach you on Auric. And it's like
Cogger's in the chat.
Freaking
Oh my
freaking
gosh.
damage over
I
time
love
is
that name.
disgusting.
Welcome.
And you don't have to do anything. The arc rifle's alternate fire mode arcs an extra time. I believe that's it, right? It's might fire a little faster too. But you brace it
It
and
fires
it jumps
faster
extra time.
when
Yeah.
you're bracing. Yeah. That's exactly what it does.
But it's pretty good. That gun is gonna be very competent because it gets a bunch of damage buffs work with it.
Yeah, it's gonna be a screen wiper for sure.
Yeah.
Arc rifle's good.
There's a ton of synergies in the tree. That's what makes it so good.
It's a mystery of the builds that we tried today. I like 2 of them
The
that we made. The arc rifle build
Uh-huh.
and the build we just used.
okay. Yeah, I think
this one's a good build. You just wouldn't use the galvanic.
yeah,
You
I think
use
that I would put the phosphor or revolver in there. I think that the
I would do
optimization plasma gun. Okay, whatever it is, you just need to be swapping to it semi-frequently and snapping off a shot or two to get the damage buffs up. Because I was
That's
watching,
why I would do
you
plasma.
yeah, we weren't active enough on it. But like,
Well, I was so afraid of having to reload it.
Yeah,
like,
that's
and
true.
Just waste time.
it is
So-
true.
But that's also
reload's
where
such a
so
penalty.
that, like Artificer Service Skull is.
Yeah,
like,
but then that's-
a start command.
You have to wait for 5 seconds for that to trigger, and then you get 1 bullet every second after that. So you'd be waiting for 13 seconds to get a reload. I guess that's okay. Or I thought you were okay. Yeah, you could use
No,
that
no,
for
no.
range. Yeah. I guess that's
you just
true.
use
Yeah,
the
you can use
Service
that.
Skull.
And
yeah,
then picking
get
up
your
a
stacks,
skill.
and then you're good to go.
Yeah, because you could target it on elite and be like, okay, that one could be yours. Yeah, that'd be true.
There's a
That's
gunner in
just
the
fun.
distance.
Yeah,
Done.
just never swap to range.
Yeah, you just tag and you just let the Service Skull handle it. It's actually really good. It's really, really good.
That's actually
Not a
That's
bad
actually pretty
idea, right?
Yeah.
And then while you're damaging things in melee, you're gaming.
just
you're
making
gaming,
the
you're
one
gaming.
blitz that like is free just actually decent, and everything else is like doesn't really have any. I really wanted the integrated refraction emitter thing to not be. That should be, and they still listen, Thatcher. Listen, you still have time to change things, okay? Make the integrated refraction emitter cost percentage capacitance per second instead of taking blitz charges, right? Make this an ability where you can just soak damage and it drains your capacitance. You could drain it super quick, right? Give players, instead of having players use these lame resources on the map, have them have to make a trade-off between, hey, do I want to use my ability at all, or do I want to use my blitz? So it's just like the Psyker, right? The Psyker can either cast their blitz and use all their power doing that, or they can use it on their ability, or they can make some split between the two. But if you put capacitance on the shock grenades, if they could like print those shock grenades, or just have that be like a, like you could just kind of like have an explosion of electricity over there that costs a big jolt of capacitance to dump out of your system. Or if you did the same thing with integrated refraction emitter and just made yourself turn into like a Zarya for a millisecond for a little while there and take all the damage in, that would be sick. Like that would be super cool. That would be a great way to have an alternate, so you could have an offensive skill like Cord Claw or like the gun and be, okay, I'm ready to go, I'm going offensive mode. But then when shit hits the fan and you are getting targeted by a million things, okay, shit, I'm turning off my offensive ability, I'm turning on my defensive shields, all power to shields, and I'm gonna drain my batteries getting out of here. Like that would be super cool. But right now it feels like I'm losing too much.
Grenades are not great. They're not great, unfortunately.
It's too small radius and they don't have enough like room for damage. And so every time I use one, I'm like, well, there went that. Grenades are like in this game, they need to be tide turning abilities. They need to literally just like turn around the situation because you only get a limited number of them. If it's something that you probably could have just done with like a little bit of elbow grease with a melee weapon, it's not worth it. So it's like, the stun grenade for the Zealot. Okay, everything's gonna stand still for a little while and you can stab it to death, but like, I mean, really, if you're dropping that stun grenade, if you had the time to do all that, you probably could have just killed a lot of that anyway. And it only exists for that moment.
The
shock grenades
well,
on RB0 are another good one too. But again, another class can print their own, and so they're not worried about like, they're still playing by cooldowns. They're not worried about, I need these stupid resources. That's why I think that like these should swap to cooldowns or class resource based stuff.
The one thing that's interesting about the Skitarii is that even if you were to take something like the Pregator Service Goal and expect to use it as like a traditional grenade, the Skitarii is kind of balanced in a way where Port Clutch Strike and Voltaic Emitter produce grenade-like effects, where you are pumping damage whenever you use your ability, and you're using your ability quite often, very, very often. Voltaic Emitter with the arc wall, you're basically just a freaking moving, living, breathing like crack grenade, with the exception of not having, well, kind of like a shredder almost, because you clear hordes too. Like it's just crazy big damage. You kind of you're the dog blitz. You're the fucking dog blitz. Is kind of what you become.
Yep.
And then Cord Claw Strike is kind of Fury of the Faithful on crack. But yeah, it's the class doesn't need super crazy good blitzes. They could exist as utility, like with the Medicaid Servo Skull, but
that's what I was gonna say. Is like
that's kind of boring though.
I think
grenades.
Nice to meet you, my lady. Thank you for the gold kind, strange.
I think that blitzes would be better served in this game to serve a specific function as like a tactical thing to deploy, like the shock mine, right? It doesn't openly kill stuff, but it shuts down an avenue of approach for enemies. I think that like the other really well designed ones are smoke grenades. Like those are cool and they fit a niche. Of course, like if the class prints their own, they can do whatever they want, right? It could just be part of the class's damage output. But having it just be like, oh, this is a limited resource and all it does is just blow everything the fuck up, that's super lame. That should just be like, I don't know. I think there should be like a refocus for grenades on providing a specific utility that you can then like play around, that you can build around. Which is like, they got close to that with this. Like this, what the arc grenades kind of do, and it's what the shield emitter definitely does. But I am never going to feel like using the shield emitter is the right thing to do. Like, oh, I'm going to use one of my grenade charges to walk out in the open and take a bunch of range damage, I guess? I don't know. Like, it seems a little weird to me. It's, like...
Well, I think it'd be cool if it reflected damage. Like, if
it does a little bit.
Reflected the bullets, like one for one.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
if the
They
gunners
should
didn't
just
have
kill
it literally
themselves.
just kill themselves. Yeah. If they just killed themselves and you could just send the Skitarii out there to just destroy an entire bridge of gunners, dude, that'd be freaking amazing.
Yeah. This is,
That'd be amazing.
Inner refresh emitter gives you 8 seconds of invulnerability to range damage. It just absorbs all of it. And then you explode with electric at the end to 5 meters, which is a pretty small radius. And then you can make it longer with more detonations. You can have it arc out towards enemies in front of you based on the attacks absorbed. And you can make it so that if you take melee damage during it, it's limited to 50 total, or any other damage. So like you can't die while it's going on unless you had less than 50 HP to start.
Dude, you know how they could balance these?
By making them cost capacitance?
No.
Oh,
So make it so that they have charges, but make a lot of these effects permanent effects. Like, as long as you just have the blitz, it's a permanent effect. So with integrated refraction emitter, the kinetic repulsion, because you just took integrated refraction emitter, you can just have all damage taken, even if you don't have any charges of the blitz, will always be limited to 50.
Wait, does that true grit, or does that a complete gate of 50? By the way, I think it's I have not seen it in display yet, but have you played with it?
No.
I think it stops you from taking damage once you hit 50. I think you can get absolutely massacred and you just stand there and tank it.
Just being vulnerable.
Yeah, I think it's all true grit is like an instance of damage cannot exceed 50. This is you can't take more than 50 from your life while this is active. So at the end of 12 seconds, yeah, now you can take damage. But if you had 51 HP, you can't go down while it's.
We're gonna go test it.
Yeah, I think we should. I think that's the way it works. I think it's all versus. I don't think it's true grit. That'd be stupid. That would suck. That'd be terrible. That would be literally just such dog shit. Because that's literally only defending you against just taking overheads. 50 damage, and it had to be from melees, right? So, like, because you can't take range at all what's going on. But you saw someone die. Well, someone can die with it up, but you can die from... it's historically not consistent. We need the better... What's True Grit read as? I'm gonna be so mad if that's the fucking case. Glad I haven't made a video on it, though. Limit the maximum health damage taken from an attack to 50. Limit all health damage taken while integrated refraction. Yeah, limit all health damage taken while integrated refraction emitter is actually 50. Yeah, so you're not gonna be able to die.
Interesting. That reads so weird, but Alright, we're getting in there.
Yeah, it's meant to be a range shield, not a melee shield, but how the fuck are you getting hit within a 12-second window? Like, True Grit makes sense. It's always active, right? This is a 12-second window. You have to take an additional talent for you're spending a grenade for, sorry, it's only 8 seconds. Spend a grenade to have 8 seconds where you can then have the talent, the passive of True Grit for an extra talent point. That would be insane if that was the case.
Patrick, there are changes to enemies. They've added vanguards, which are basic shield enemies. And then they apparently limited the amount of bulwarks in the game.
Now I heard they've already said Point Blank Barrage has a 60-second cooldown, and the Force Greatsword has a
Packmaster is now the base game too. Yeah.
Synergy now. Like, so the critting with the Warp Shock Slash, the ultimate, or the slashy ability of the Force Greatsword can now apply Warp Fire if you have that talent or that blessing. And there is one new Expeditions map, which I'm sure you're very excited about. Yeah, the Packmaster and the 2 new Vanguard enemies. Blocky.
I died.
Oh
Well,
my
I had
God.
the shield up.
It's just dog shit.
It's just dog shit.
That's just terrible. It's the worst thing. Maybe it's just a bug. They probably just forgot to like make it do anything. I can't even see your health bar.
I died. Oh no!
What the fuck? I don't think you
Yeah,
took more
it's-
than. Wait, how much health did you go in with anyway?
I think it's 150. Like the base Skitarii health, right? It's not. I don't have any increases.
75. Let's see. Oh wait, you even have the grenade going? Oh.
Yeah. I did.
Well, yeah. It's just the worst
true
grenade in the game. Cool. All right.
Yeah.
Well, I know what I'm making for a video. That makes me so mad. That's so terrible. Holy shit.
Oh my goodness.
Wait, did I just like grab your stream? Oh, I just closed your stream, which killed it.
Yeah, of course, afflictions.
Ah, that's fine anyway. I've been going for almost 4 hours anyway, so I'm gonna get out of here and go rant and rave about that because that makes me super mad.
I also have to make a video. Is
That's
like Reginald or Joe on right now?
Anyone
Anyone else who's
I don't know.
previewing this class?
Joe's probably actually in the throes of being sick. Let me peep for you.
Yeah.
Reginald is. I think he just started, so he's only got 56 watching. So send him over there.
Oh hell yeah, we'll raid Reginald. Yep.
I don't know if I
All right,
can raid
guys.
from YouTube,
Thanks for stopping by. It was a good stream. Did a little bit of theory crafting with
Oh, neat.
Mystery. Good time.
but yeah, it was
Good
fun.
time,
We found
dude.
out about a grenade that sucks.
We got the happy ending.
builds. Let's see. I'll put this in the chat.
Dude, Reginald has such a weird.
Go get it. Go. This is Reginald's thing, right? Yeah. Go watch Reginald, guys. If you want to keep watching Skitarii, I think he also has drops on Twitch. He should have drops access for the early for that stuff. If you want to get the veteran Wildberry Pop Tart stuff, so grab that. And there'll be more drops for when the thing comes out, but different ones, as I understand. So that's
Yeah.
cool.
There are.
Potentially even new ones.
All right. See you guys around. Bye.
GG, everybody.